Hello and welcome. It's Map Making Monday. Hello, everybody. Hello, Lore, Joseph, Astro, Whimsiest, Inkley, Zebus, Seth, Electric01. Hello, Mudkip, Yukito. Hello, Chocoberry. Hello, Anubis, Soup. Hello, Skulltron. Seth, thank you very much for 17 months. A very neat to you as well, brother. Thanks for sticking around. Artemis, thank you very much for 4 months. Very kind of you. Thanks for sticking around. I appreciate it. Mudkip, thank you very much for 16 months. Greetings, gamers, indeed. You all will notice, especially to our lovely folks who are resubbing and subbing and the like. I don't know how long Twitch takes to approve stuff, but we should have 2 new emotes. One is a static emote, and the other one is an animated of the same emote. So we've we've got our grab emote, and I didn't really see it until just now, but apparently Legion made a fucking pants grab emote. So I'll be getting that in here too eventually. We'll see if it gets approved or not. But Mudkip, thank you very much for 16 months, brother. Very much appreciated. Yukito, thank you very much for 19 months. My goodness, you guys have been here for so goddamn long. I really do appreciate it. Lore, thank you very much for the 100 biddies. Chocoberry, thank you very much for 14 months. So many bear shakes, my god. That is like the most used emote, by the way, is the bear shake emote. I'm dying. Soup, thank you very much for 10 months. It's great to have you back, Soup. I hope your trip in Japan and everything like that was really fun. I hope you enjoyed it. It's good to see you back. Jin, thank you very much for the dono. That's very kind of you. You and your very talented artistic hands passing on to me money. Very, very generous. And Jesus Christ, brother, you don't have to dono and gift subs. My God, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much. If you got a gifted sub from Jin, be sure to say thank you. And as well, be sure to compliment Jin because they are very talented craftsmen. They're very capable with their hands. Lavender Skies, first time chatter. Welcome with the bear shake. Very good. Hello, Dom. I saw trains and food and lots of Godzilla and giant robots. I saw a polar bear. Where the hell did you see a polar? Or did you go to like the zoo or something? Where the hell did you see a polar bear? Went to the zoo. Gotcha. I'm watching Jin work now. Nice. Oh, yeah. We should be able to do this. Oh, my veto tube. Oh, no. Let me get my little guy in here. I see 2 people waiting for me. You saw red pandas. That's very cute. Red pandas are very cute. Hello.
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 What's up?
What's up with you?
Not much. What are you doing in my channel?
In your channel?
Yeah, man.
I grab you by your fucking scruff.
Yeah, what are you gonna do about it?
I'm gonna eat you.
You gonna fucking kiss me? What are you gonna do about it, coward?
Oh,
Oh man,
I smooth my hair back. Finally, I've been waiting for this. Clip it for
What's
Mazay. What's up?
What? What? What's going on with you, man?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm working,
As you do.
but I'm like actually working though.
Yeah, as you do. When
Yeah,
are you
but,
ever
like,
not working?
look, man, I've got 2 states of mind. It's working and thinking about working. Sorry, 3 states of mind: working, thinking about working, and then being like, damn, I should be working. I guess that is thinking
That's
about
thinking
working.
about working.
Well, that's lets you know
You're
how much
hurting yourself.
unless you know how often I'm thinking about working. Look, man, I can't control this brain. I can't be like, yeah, break, and then I take a break, and then my brain goes, hey,
Just get
why are we working?
bodily harmed, and you'll be a-okay. You won't literally have a choice.
Yeah, you say that, and then I could be like, hand me your laptop.
Say the laptop now.
I just need Google Docs. That's it. That's all I need to do my work. That's it. That's it, baby.
Nice.
Hey, did you look at that list of classes I gave you yet?
Yeah. What the
you-
fuck does a blacksmith do?
Yeah. That seems to be the question, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the one I immediately, like, my eyes settled on that one, and I went, huh?
But why? Yeah.
What is the civilian doing in the battlefield right now?
Yeah, man. Well, it's a heroic blacksmith, obviously.
It's a heroic blacksmith.
Yeah. It's a melee specialist with some, if you want to go like the magical route, you got some like cone and AoE. So like, you slam your hammer down to the ground and it just erupts into this fiery burst, like all that shit. But a blacksmith also temporarily adds enhancements to people's gear for the day.
Oh, okay.
So you could be like, give me that sword. Ding, ding, ding. Now it's +1. Get out of here, and then it's a +1 for that period of time until the next day where it doesn't become it. But the blacksmith also has the ability to make those enhancements permanently. With materials and stuff like that. So some of these classes actually have like crafting built into them, as weird as that sounds. The alchemist can brew potions really quick and then weaponize them, and they can kind of like create like custom potions. So if you're like, yeah, I want this, but I also want it to have like a big explosion, so you're like, you add like 2 properties together of the damage and that, and then you've got your own custom potion. But those last for like an hour, and then you actually use a different type of vial that's actually really cheap to utilize, but you still need them, right? But if you go, actually, I want to make this permanent, you pay a small fee, like you pay a material cost, and it becomes permanent, and you use an actual vial instead of the temp vials. So some of these classes do have like crafting capabilities, in other words, that you just use your per day abilities to do.
Okay.
Yeah. A blacksmith's pretty much a big melee head. I think Andre the Blacksmith, is their name, What was the
What?
what was the blacksmith in Dark Souls 3?
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Imagine him like walking around being like,
nice.
Ugh.
You ever fought him?
No.
He drop kicks the shit out of you.
Good. He should. He's like, I gotta get you in line.
He's great.
So yeah, it's like support melee build is the blacksmith.
Cool.
Yeah. And then your specializations would more than likely be like weaponsmith, armorsmith, like all that shit. And then providing like super fucking bonuses to that. So yeah, you're like, it's like your melee support, but you can hold your own in melee. I might give blacksmith a D10, honestly, just to make him a hardy boy.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad.
Yeah. Can't believe you announced the classes like that.
I'll read the whole list.
You read the whole list to your chat?
Yeah, I'll read. No, I said I was going to read the whole list.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. I don't.
Oh, okay, cool. Let me pull it up again. Hold on.
Yeah, I mean, they whip it out.
Honestly, Blacksmith was the only one where I was like, what is he doing on the battlefield right now? All the other ones, I was like, yeah, that one makes sense. That one makes, I could easily understand what a soldier does.
Yeah.
I could easily understand what a, oh, never mind. What the fuck is a clad bearer?
So a clad bearer is in short, a fantasy mech pilot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Am I ironclad? Is that what it's meant to be like?
Yeah. So the armor. So essentially, imagine like an automated set of full plate. Is the best way to describe what a clad is. You would be piloting a large creature, as it were. And so everything is about like moving around in this like automated full plate of armor. Finally. And those are called clads. And bearers are the ones that pilot them.
My armor clad.
Mm-hmm.
Armor clad 6. Carl, abide by Rubicon.
But we're not including that in the playtest game.
Fuck.
Sorry, man.
Take it out of the list.
I did.
Oh.
Dipshit.
Why'd you show me the list then?
Because you like it when I show you stuff, Winky. I made a group chat with the IO5E playtest, and you won't see a clad bearer in there. Yeah, that's right. Don't you look?
Fuck.
Don't you got fucking egg on your face?
Fuck. Goddamn. What the fuck should Bloodletter do? This is the one you showed me already, right?
Yeah, Bloodletter is essentially like a different take of Barbarian, except it's all about leech build.
That's the one. Fuck it. Well, actually, Lobos isn't in here.
Mm-hmm.
I can play the blood.
Yeah, but do you want to take that away from Lobos?
Lobos isn't in here.
But do you want to take that away from him when he does? Is what I'm saying.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Should have been there, idiot.
He's fucking what? He said frostmated. What do you mean?
Should have been there. Should have been there.
Not gonna slam that all on him. What are you talking about?
Too little, too late. Sorry.
Yeah. You gonna slam all that on him? Unbelievable.
Okay. Tell me, I assume the disciple's like a priest.
It kind of builds into what you want to be. So instead of there being a paladin and a cleric, there's a class that does both.
Oh.
So you can go down the priest route if you want, or you can go down like the armored warrior of justice disciple, you know. So those are your like paths.
Behold, a stalwart of Stendar.
Yeah, that's and for the setting that we're in with Void and Div, you essentially would be a disciple of Void or a disciple of the Radiance of Div in the playtest campaign.
And who are the stinkies that represent that?
But explain
who
to
are
me
the stinkies who represent that?
Who represent what? You're gonna have to be more specific
fucking,
than that.
I'm not gonna have to worship fucking Summer, am I?
No. This is phase 0. So phase 0 is like before any of all that happened. This is like the first religious wars, the first divinity wars, which was between light and darkness, Div and Void. So this is like fantasy proper.
I just realized I didn't like these waters, and I must.
My heart dropped a little bit because I thought you were gonna be like, I just realized I don't like these classes and they're dumb. And I think I've just discovered that I really don't like how
hate
you run
Brett.
games.
I hate you. Holy shit.
Yeah,
it's been several years. I sit back in my chair and I go, I don't like you. That'd be wild. Holy fuck.
That'd be fucking insane. If you just
actual like evil energy that right there.
I just realized you suck at this, and I hate playing games with you.
Oh my god!
Damn!
Just the sudden realization.
I just end stream.
Yeah. Oh wow! I really hate Brett. That's Incredible. Damn.
All right, guys. No more stream.
No more our stream. What does that cancel your career? By default. What does that end your ongoing career at that point?
No more stream. Blame Brett.
Guess I'm done. Yeah, Brett fucking sucks. He's made me hate TTRPGs with a burning passion.
I actually hate Pathfinder now.
What? Wait.
Oh,
I hate everything.
How would I have done that? I poke at Pathfinder to let people make better shit. Be like, oh, show you, you know, do better stuff with it.
Crazy.
You'll be proud today. During today's stream, I only shook my fist at the sky 3 or 4 times, so we did pretty good.
What were you shaking your fist at?
Oh, come on, man.
What was the stream today? What'd you stream?
Today I just did like an end of the month update.
Oh, okay.
That's what I did, and then I was like,
who'd you yell at?
who else do I yell at all the fucking time?
Uh-huh. Did they put out something?
No. I don't talk.
Oh, you were
That's my
just
problem.
Oh, you were just upset. I see. Very good.
Yeah.
I get it. No, I fuck with it.
It's,
never call back.
Listen, it's definitely not. Well, because people are like, sometimes I get a question like, hey, so when is your stuff going on D&D Beyond? I'm like, probably never, because I am openly vocal with my disdain with Wizards of the Coast. I very much doubt they're going to come to me and be like, hey, so you complain about us a lot. How would you like to put your fishing book on D&D Beyond? Like, I don't think that's going to actually happen. You know what I mean? Like, it's probably not or ever going to happen. And it is. And then you just kind of get into a loop of like, you know, you go into an inner dialogue of like, well, why are you bitching so much? Why are you being such an angry guy? And you're just like, well, I guess there's several reasons. And then you go into it and you're like, yeah, I mean, ultimately at the end of the day, you know, yeah, I'm mad. I'm bad, and I get to be mad, and that should be okay. That should be okay.
Is a man
for me
not
to do.
entitled to his rant?
Yeah,
no, says 4chan.
It just is like every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, puts Mike in front of the little raccoon's face. Yeah, man. What were you about to say?
Well, we didn't get a dumpster dovers last Friday, so pop off, kid.
I get kind of annoyed with people who want to defend Wizards of the Coast. I'm like, why are you defending this multi-million-dollar company? Like, why? Why? It's not they're not going to sleep with you.
Well,
like,
no, they feel like they're
do
personally attacked because it feels like you're attacking their hobby.
And it's like, no, I'm angry because this is my hobby too, and I'm seeing what's being done to it, and I'm going, guys, like, be better. That's my thing, you know? It's just like, when you are so transparently being a piece of shit, like, yeah, man, like, yeah, I'm angry. Why do you think I'm angry? Why do you think I'm fucking angry? Because I make content for this game, you know? And I see how it's being operated. I'm going, God damn it. It is. It's like, you know, it's frustrating. Because I have my entire communities, it feels the same way. Where it literally is just like, oh yeah, I play 5e. Okay. And what do you think about Wizards of the Coast? Oh, I fucking hate them. You're like, cool. What do you think about the new version of D&D? And they go, oh yeah, whatever. It's a big nothing burger to me. And you're like, how frustrating is that to have like the hobby that you like to craft shit for, and then the people who operated it just being giant pieces of shit? Like, how does that feel to you? That feels pretty fucking bad, you know?
You would think.
And it does. That's why I bitch about it.
But there are some people who are like, I couldn't care less.
Yeah.
Like, you talk about WotC and they're like, ew, they're like, I don't want to know about I don't want to know how
the atrocities.
I don't want to know how the hot dogs
war
are
crimes. Made. Yeah, exactly.
Just give me the game.
Yeah.
And I feel so here's my thing, because that was something that was recently brought up to me in a conversation that we had in the community. Was there are people who are like, who don't know what's going on. There
Yeah.
are people who are like, I love 5th edition because it's my thing. Like 5th
Yeah.
edition is my thing.
Absolutely.
And when you bring up stuff like, well, dude, you got to understand, WotC's doing like their OGL grab and all this other bullshit that they've done in the past. They go, I don't know, and I don't care about that.
It doesn't affect. Yeah, it doesn't affect them. I totally get that.
Like, I want my hobby to stay my hobby. And it's
I
like,
think
cool, man, but you understand that's not going to happen. They're like, shut up.
Yeah, that's because it's like, you know, my livelihood is this fucking system, you know, and this is a system I've grown a mastery to, so I can build some pretty comprehensive stuff for it in a minimal amount of time. And when I look at the people who are operating it, kind of continuously fuck with it, kind of take away tools from DMs and things like that, you can't help but be fucking frustrated, because you're like, okay, so like, am I not getting support for this? Am I on my own? Just tell me I'm on my own, and then we'll be good to go. Like,
Just
yeah,
tell me straight up, please.
Yeah, like do you look at me as a problem, or do you look at me as I'm misunderstanding the situation? Because I'm reading the situation as third-party support only if they pay. That's what I'm reading the situation as. When when the newest version of the hot 5e comes out, and they're literally taking out tools from the toolbox the DM is supposed to have to run their own fucking games, you just go, all right, so are we just not making shit anymore? Am I just supposed to rely on your bullshit? Like, it's just the messaging is just fucking terrible. And
Yes, we would like that very much, actually, for you to rely solely on us.
and for me, it's just like, I feel like there are plenty of other systems out there that celebrate third party and go, yeah, what are you gonna make? And you're like, I made this thing. And they go, wow, that's pretty fucking cool. Release it. Here's the licensing for it, you know? And with the tool sets already there. But when you look at a new version of D&D actively taking away these tool sets, you're just like, all right, fuck you. Now I get to be a thorn in your side. Now I'll do what you won't do and hopefully be more successful because of it, you know? But it is frustrating to constantly feel like you're at war with the people that operate the game that you like to build shit for, you know? Like, you're constantly in this fucking struggle where you're like, okay, what stupid thing are you about to do this time? And then what bullshit marketing reason are you going to give me for this, you know? And I think a lot of it is I'm just still very angry about the lack of monster creation rules in this new version of D&D. You know, it's like, fuck you. Why you know? And if it's because you don't want third party to succeed, it's because you want people to buy your product, and you think if you limit it and make it so that you're the only one that knows how to make it, that's what's gonna make you more money. And it's not. It's absolutely not.
How do you know?
Oh, well, when you've tried this shit, you know, several times in the past, especially with 4E, and history tends to repeat itself, you know, it's just, so far, everything that WotC has tried and then failed and then tried again has had the same result every fucking time. Every goddamn time. And it's just like, just look at when you did that before and see how that, why are we in a society that we think, oh, but if I do it, it'll be different? You're like, no, you're not special, kid.
I'm built different.
You're not doing that. Well, it's like they released this new version, you know, the fucking big suits were like, we need a new version of D&D because it's hot and we want to get that, you know, that 3-core rulebook money that gets us so much fucking money, you know? And it's like, but when you did that with 3.5, the profits went up a little bit, and then the following year it just stagnated again. So like, it's a lot of effort for a little reward. And they're like, no, we want to do it again. And like, all right.
All right, man.
And they're like, at this time they were like, we won't say it's 5.5. We'll just say it's something else. And you're like, okay, then why are we buying the books? It's like, no, it's gonna be compatible with their old book. You're like, well, then why are we doing this then? And you're like, no, it's an update. It's an update. Oh, so it's 5.5. No, I mean, it's not. Yeah, it's just this.
Twirls my hair.
Well, that's what they were hoping, so they can maximize their big bucks, and then surprise, surprise, you know, you know, with the stats that are coming in, oh wow, the 2024 books made them a little extra money and it's about to stagnate again this year. Wow, Jesus, it's almost as if like we could have seen this happen when you did this the last time with 3.5, you know, like it's just, you're just repeating the fucking history. That's it. That's all it is. It's just fucking frustrating to be working for a system that you know you're good at and the company is just completely against you at every turn. So you could have to be like, all right, fuck you. I'll do it better. I described in like several sentences the monster level system on today's stream. And people were like, I want that like now. And you're like, done. Like we could do it. Like it's incredibly fucking easy, you know? And yeah, and it's just like, so don't give me the excuse of like, oh, the system's too hard. You're like, no, you could design an easy user intuitive system if you really want to. You just don't want to. So yeah, I'll just do it myself.
Tried.
Yeah. Well, it's like, you know, ultimately at the end, you're only doing this because you don't want people making their own shit and then not buying your shit or whatever you think is about to happen. So like, all right, fuck you. We'll build it. And we'll see how it works with the play test sessions we've got coming up. And then if it works, hey, on Patreon it goes. Enjoy.
Nice.
Build your own shit. You know? You fucking bear. You damn bear.
I give a thumbs up. I didn't read that was a point 0.2 dumpster delvers. You're welcome.
Nice. Behind the scenes, the prelude.
Just literally just push it out there. Oh man, pop off, King. What's up?
Come on. Yeah, man. Scream.
Pulls out cell phone, starts recording me.
I pull out a cattle prod when you go quiet, and I stick you again. I say you weren't supposed to stop talking.
Hey man, WotC did that. They're poking you with the cattle prod.
I'm dressed up like Wizards of the Coast.
Yeah.
I poke you again.
Come on, man.
Why?
So yeah, I get frustrated when, you know, it's been, you know, end of March, we still have no SRD updates, and then I get, you know, people saying like, well, they said weeks and it wasn't defined, and it's like, no, don't pull that, because at the end of the day, like, if Wizards of the Coast is being like arbitrary with their time periods of when SRD it comes out, that's just being deceiving. And again, that's not something, as someone who has been caught deceiving in the past, maybe not do that, you know? I don't want a company to be like, well, technically, you're like, oh, fuck off. Like, don't do that shit, man. This isn't, well, it is. It's like, why do they feel like everything has to be an online argument that they have to win? And I'm like, you're a goddamn company. Like, have some fucking class. Yeah, have some class, dude. You know, come out and
went out.
Yeah, just
never came back.
It just come out and be like, hey, we're working on the SRD. We don't have a date for you at this time. It's taking longer than we expected. And
you
then
gotta remember, a lot of modern companies don't really care about the consumer anymore.
I know.
So they treat you like, why is the cattle getting upset? Like, why are you?
Yeah.
Why are you fucking screaming at us, you fucking walking wallet?
Yeah, I mean, also at the end of the day, the SRD is not a moneymaker for them, you know, so I get it, but, you know, it's not, I totally get it, but also at the same time, like, it's frustrating. It's frustrating as a creator, you know, making shit for this system and then constantly being told by the company that runs it that I don't really fucking matter to them. You're just like, all right, yeah, I'm going to be angry about that and still work on your stupid system then, you know? And
just become a majority shareholder and then they'll care about you.
I mean, at the end of the day, they're just going to abandon 5e for 6e in the next, you know, 3-4 years.
Or they sell it off.
Or they'll sell it off. Yeah, it's going to be one of two things because I don't really see them making any more money off of books. You know what I mean? I don't.
You guys ready for D&D to be owned by Google?
Yeah, I mean, serious. That's what I said. I was like, you know, if they do sell it, they're gonna have to sell it to someone who actually can produce the amount of money that it's worth, and whoever that is, it's not gonna be a good time. whatsoever. You know what I mean? It's just not going to be good. So
Remember when
I have
everyone
dr-
was like super excited when Amazon bought Twitch?
I mean,
Remember those days? I remember.
yeah, I mean, I mean, it
I think
needed to
mostly they
happen.
were. Yeah, I mean,
It
to be
needed-
fair, in that case, they're mostly happy Google didn't buy them. So
Yeah, well, it's
Yeah.
because we use like Amazon's like streaming services for our stream.
Yeah.
So like Twitch would be dead by now if Amazon didn't buy them out. Now, has Amazon provided value for us, the little guy? Nothing visible. No, I don't think so. But the fact we're able to stream is because of Amazon. So, you know, take that as you will.
I don't know
Even
anything
Cake-
about like Justin TV or any of that shit before this, so
Yeah, neither do I. I really wasn't in during that time. But also at the same time, like, you know, even Kick uses Amazon streaming service. So like,
Mhm.
yeah, I don't fucking know. I'm still afraid that Twitch is going to be sold to Kick one of these days, but we'll see what happens.
Let's go.
Yeah. Because I think Kick would be petty enough to be like, hell yeah, we'll buy Twitch.
If they'll buy XQC, they'll definitely buy Twitch.
Oh, absolutely, they'll buy Twitch if they have
How
the
ironic would it be if Twitch was less expensive than XQC?
Jesus. Well, at this rate, it might as well
Yeah,
be.
that's what I'm saying, man.
It's approaching that. Yeah. We just ebb and flow. I would love it personally. I know this will never happen. I would love it if Wizards just goes, all right, dipshit. You think you can do better here, and then just gives me Dungeons and Dragons, and I'm like, what? And you're like, yeah, let's see you do better. Like the ultimate like petty move of all time.
that'd be
It's
crazy.
just like giving it to like a WotC hater. It'd be like, yeah, dipshit, let's see what you could do.
Go on.
Come on now. It's yours
Okay,
now.
Wes,
Have
now you
it.
take a crack at it.
Yeah, it's just like if that actually, oh my god. Would you ever want to own Dungeons and Dragons? I wouldn't,
Yes.
personally.
Dude, I'm
No.
immediately learning how to
No.
launder and like God, what's the other fucking term?
Not launder. Launder's
No. What's the other one? What's the one that a lot of businessmen do?
launder?
No, not launder. Fuck, it's the other one.
No, I don't know what you mean by the other one.
They basically embezzle. I learned how to embezzle
Gotcha.
immediately.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
but
venture
giving myself
capitalist the shit out of this.
$100 million bonus and
Nah.
who wants this now? It's hot potato. Who wants it? You
I mean,
know.
honestly, the crowd would be great. It'd be great for crowd because he could just take it as is, and then he's like, "Guys, I'm just gonna start releasing supplements." Right? He actually could say he's a small indie company, and suddenly all of the hate that WotC got is now like vanished.
Hmm.
And he could be like, "Guys, look, stress system," and then they'll hate him again. But you know, until then,
I would I would sell to Paizo for like a bird song.
nice.
I'm like, I don't fucking want the
I don't
responsibility.
think they're gonna buy it, dog. I think they're good. They're like,
you don't think
"Nah,
they'll
man,
buy it? You don't think they'll
I
buy
don't
it just
think
for the name alone?
I don't. What are they gonna do with it? At that point, what would they do with it?
I don't know, man. I don't fucking
They already
know.
have their own name. They probably just. I mean, the only reason I could see them buying it, which is kind of a scummy move, but it's what companies do, is to vault it so that
Yeah.
Pathfinder becomes #1.
That it's not on me anymore, you know? It'll just be like, how much do you want for it? And I'm like, I don't know, 10,000. I'll be like, done, here you go. I don't want the responsibility.
10 grand. Ooh.
I don't want the responsibility of that shit. Are you kidding me? Then you got to deal with people like me constantly complaining about it. I don't want to deal with that shit.
but then you
I
can
know
hire those
me.
people.
I'd hate that.
I hate that. That sounds awful.
That sounds terrible, man.
Brett looks into the YouTube comments of his now brandly new acquisition D&D. It's him yelling at WotC.
I mean, I you know that's just my point. Is all I'm saying. It's just fucking.
Point is,
It's frustrating.
I get it, man. I mean, I don't. I smooth my hair back. I'm a Paizo now. They treat me very well.
Yeah, man. They
They
sent
tuck
you
me
an
in at
email.
night. They kiss me.
Yeah.
It's great.
They sent you an email that said "Welcome to the team." Is that
That's
what
right.
fucking happened there?
I met
Okay,
John
all right.
Paizo. I shook his hand.
Wow.
He gave me literally every single book that exists
Peter
from
Paizo.
fucking Pathfinder. It's great.
Aren't you talking? Yes. I don't think Lore is John Paizo, by the way.
Pete Paizo.
No, he's not. That's one of his agents.
Yeah, definitely one of his agents.
I'm talking
you got-
about the owner, John Paizo.
yeah, you got
Junior.
infiltrated, son. You got fucking. You're like, man. Looks around. Yeah, D&D
You
can
got
be a little
Psyoff.
frustrating, isn't it? Have you ever thought about Pathfinder before? I just so happen to have all the books. Let me just hand this over to you. See what happens. Oh, you're
Oh,
changing your entire brand and channeled up to Pathfinder? Man, that's crazy. That's nuts. That's wild that happened. Okay.
That's right. And then he called the office. He said, "We got another one."
We got him.
Yeah.
We got him, baby. We got him, baby. Let's go.
Laura definitely made his commission.
Let's yeah, I'll take
Let's
that
fucking see.
200 smackaroonies. Yeah, convert another one. Yeah, he'll still be in the Dungeons and Dragons category. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that Pathfinder category. So sorry about that.
Yeah, that's dead and gone. That'll
What, the Pathfinder category? It's
oh,
gone?
Yeah. Well, no, it's not gone. You know what I mean. It's
Oh,
dead.
okay. I was like, oh, they just said, fuck it, we're gonna get rid of it.
I don't know anybody who
Whatever.
uses it, so
Neither do I. That's the
Doesn't
thing.
surprise me.
I think what the biggest Pathfinder is Zoran's narrative declarative or however
Does
it's
he
pronounced.
actually do it under Pathfinder and Twitch?
No, it does it under D&D.
Yeah. Nice.
So that's why I'm like, I think he is the biggest Pathfinder creator, right?
narrative declaration. Yes.
Yeah.
You gotta trick them. You gotta trick them into thinking that it's D&D, and then they log on. They're like, "What
I
are
mean,
all
that's just essentially Pathfinder in a nutshell. Is just
yeah,
constantly trying to lure people away from the abusive spouse of Dungeons and Dragons, and be like, well, what
Yeah.
if Pat and Pathfinder you did this?
social services.
Yeah.
They're at the front door, and they're like, please,
What if you just
come with us. It'll be
What if
easy."
you just did this, man? Why don't you just play this system? Look at all the shit you can do, man. Isn't that crazy?
It is.
And just
Isn't
messaging
that
you.
Isn't that
They're
wild?
that friend
what
that's
you
just
can do?
messaged you, just leave him, bro, after you complained for like 30
I
minutes.
mean,
in
that's
their
all I
DMs.
feel like the Pathfinder community is. It's just going looking around and being like, we got a sizable amount of people here, but more. I want more.
Now.
Perhaps your fellow D&D player. You should try this. It's crazy, right?
In a way, I do feel bad for people who still actually like D&D.
It's me.
I feel bad for you.
Yeah. I gave my reasoning why I get frustrated all
Yeah,
the
but you're
time.
a content creator. You're gonna get harassed no matter what.
Yeah, well, it's whatever.
I feel people who aren't content creators and didn't sign up for that and are just like,
Okay, I feel like you're just
still
keep-
like D&D, and then people come on like their Twitter and then go, okay, but it's bad now. We hate.
But it's bad.
If you like D&D, you like WotC, and that's no bueno.
Oh my god, someone actually said one time, we're like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
he rides on WotC's dick, man. He
He's
fucking
riding
loves
the Watt
it.
stick.
And I'm just like, what is your fucking deal,
Yeah,
dude?
somebody sees D&D in the name and they go, "Look at this fucking Wizards of the Coast fanboy."
There's WotC sip.
Meanwhile, if they actually clicked on the stream, it'd be like, "I fucking hate them. I hate them so much."
Let's see what Wizards has done for me. They've sent me free books, which is appreciated. They flew me out for a
Thanks,
creative
guys.
summit, which I appreciated, only to find out it was
I mean,
just
the
a
one that you're
fucking
still traumatized from.
marketing spiel. It was awful, man. Well, it is. It's like, imagine like
They kidnapped
you
me.
as
No,
a
plump.
you finally get to meet Santa Claus, right?
Yeah.
You're like,
And then
holy fucking shit. North Pole, here's Santa. And Santa goes, yep. And then he taps his leg and you go, no thanks, I'm a bit old for that. And he goes, I wasn't asking. That's essentially what Wizards of
Oh.
the Coast's creative summit.
Man, I was thinking like you show up to Santa Claus's expo and he starts talking about how Christmas is going to be subscription fee.
Yeah, I mean, it really, that's what it felt like. That's what the summit felt like. To
Being
me.
nice now has a $5 monthly subscription to it.
It
Before you become
literally
a
was
nice member.
just like, hey, what would you like to see us make? And we went, uh-huh. And then we're like, okay, here's 2 fucking segments about our 3D VTT that you don't give a flying fuck about. And I'm like, and they're just being like, yeah, you're supposed to watch all this so you can go back to your communities and talk about it. And we're like, no, that is not why we're here, you piece of shit.
Are an ad.
Yeah. That's effectively what we were told at the fucking
Yeah.
summit in marketing terms when we were like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't want to talk about this anymore. We want to talk about all the shitty things you've been doing, you know?
They go,
And they were like, let's just answer one more question and get back to why we're here, which is to talk about the future of D&D. And you're like, no, that's not why we're here, dipshit. And then there was never another creative summit again. I wonder what happened. And then
Nice.
the creative team was fired 2 years later. Jeez, wonder what happened there.
You got those people fired. You got those people
Happy
lost their job because of you.
holidays.
I guess, yeah, I guess that's on me.
A
I
week
guess
before
that's-
Christmas. Why would you do this, Brett?
Yeah, I guess that was my fault. Sorry.
Evil
You
villain.
made them-
Evil villain.
I checked the script. Pull the lever.
Yeah.
How could you?
I'm like, man,
Well.
creators are pretty fucking uppity.
And then they had to go and add SpongeBob to Magic because of this makeup. SMH
God.
shakes my head.
Yeah, it definitely felt like we were like, man, these fucking uppity D&D creators. And you're just like,
Why
don't
can't
they
you
feel
be
grateful?
grateful?
it
Why
was
aren't
just
they privileged for existing at all.
so terrible. Just being flown out to a strange area and then just
Now sign this NDA.
getting no NDA was signed. That's why I'm freely talking about this shit.
Nice.
I am shit talking them.
Meanwhile,
There was a
Kyle
time-
Brink's not even part of it D&D anymore. Like he got let go or he quit or something. And I don't know what happened to him.
Oopsies.
That's what I'm saying. Like the team changes every fucking year, and then someone always just goes, "Idea. What if we rake them over the coals for everything they've got?"
Somebody
Like,
goes,
we tried
yes! You're the new
We tri-
president.
Yeah, we tried that 5 fucking times, but maybe it'll be different this time. Maybe we just gotta be a little more clever with how we steal the money. Yeah, it's just stupid.
Be richer.
Like I said, I'm just waiting for them to. Yeah, Kyle Brink was let go during the. I mean, I was not super impressed with Kyle Brink personally, so no harm, no foul there. I mean, I'm sure he was just doing his fucking job, but I wasn't impressed with him. So, I mean, he was essentially corporate, you know, and it's the corporate facing was just so fucking annoying and dumb and. I grump.
I'm angry. I'm angry.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 2023, that's crazy to me. That's fucking crazy. The one good thing Brink did do was managing to get the SRD into the Creative Commons before I guess he got laid off
Final
later that
act.
year. So,
Before he was ritually sacrificed.
yeah. Along with everyone else. I don't know anyone at Wizards now. Like it's just everyone I did know laid off completely.
Yes.
So I'm just waiting for them to announce 6E and then whatever marketing reason they have when they were like, oh yeah, we're just gonna stick with this version. And then they go, you know what? Time has evolved and we've gotta evolve with it or whatever fucking reason.
Yeah. We gotta
Marketing
lose
spiel.
weight. Our company is too overweight. We gotta cut calories as they fire another third of their company.
Yep. And then they announce 6th edition. And that's what I'm excited for is the 6E announcement. And then us at 5E land will just keep making 5E content and be the next Paizo.
I can't wait for the battle bus as like a CR monster.
What?
Look, I'm just saying it's only a matter of time before they turn. They've already done it with Magic. All right, it's only a matter of time before they turn D&D into Fortnite. When they realize they have no writers, so they have to just reference. That's
Why would
why
they-
Magic has no plot anymore.
They don't
even
need
want-
writers.
You're right.
They just everything can be AI now.
AI Fortnite.
AI for yeah.
But imagine AI makes like a monster manual for them, and it's all constructs.
I mean, you can fucking do that now with ChatGPT.
True. I remember the poop module.
Yeah. Everyone keeps going on about, giblifying like graphics and being like, the future's here. And it's just like, no, man. Wrong.
We're
Incorrect.
very silly people.
Yeah. It's
we're
not.
We're just not a very serious culture right now.
Well, I mean, to me, it really just shows the people that were so anti-artist to begin with, because, and these are the people that are just like, how dare you charge me to make something for me? It's like, question, what? Oh.
It's so dumb.
It's the stupidest fucking thing ever. They're like, oh my god, I got some fucking bonus points from my girl because I took a picture of us and put it in ChatGPT and made it look like a Ghibli thing. And I'm like, wow, you spent the littlest amount of effort to show that you cared about your partner. Really cool, man. Your relationship is awesome.
Big win. A big win, man. Very cool.
Big win for you, man. Good job. By the way, the picture you used, yeah, now it's in the AI database, and now it's going to be used to make real life pictures using your girlfriend's likeness. Good job.
Good job. Way to go, buddy.
Great work for just just sacrificing their likeness to the AI gods specifically so that you can, earn a couple of Riz points for the day. Good job. I look down. I look at my hands. What are we doing?
We're talking.
What's happening here?
We're talking. What do you mean?
You know what? I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I'm gonna try to empathize, not with AI artists, but people who use AI to giblify themselves. Okay.
God, I hate.
I'm gonna stand on this hill.
Okay.
Not that I really believe on the hill, but
I
will
pull out.
probably get shot. But
I
it'll
pull
be
out my
funny.
Gildan cross and be like, the devil has no advocacy here.
Oh. So for some people, I can understand why you might think giblifying yourself is cool if you are someone with low means and have never really been able to afford art before.
Right.
Because there are a lot of people who can't really afford art of themselves or their characters or what have you. So I can understand from their point of view why ChatGPT giblifying yourself or whatever.
No, poor people, get rid of them. That's what we're working on right now.
That's
in the States.
That's the solution. If they just pulled themselves up by their bootstraps, they would not be.
Jesus, I'm so joking. No, listen, if you're just doing a funny little thing where you're giblifying a picture, that's fine. I don't fucking care what you do in your personal life. That's whatever. It has no difference to me, right? The people that I'm talking about are the ones that are like, get fucked, artists. We don't need you anymore.
Oh yeah, those guys are
like,
toxic.
Yeah, those are the people like the fucking Asmongold and XQC who are just like, I don't fucking care about your feelings. I wanna get the products that I want, and if I don't have to pay money to do it, so be it. You're like, those are the people that fucking suck.
You want? It kind of sucks ass though.
That's what I'm saying. Like those are the people that suck, that are actively cheering for the downfall of real artists. Those are the people that can, sit and spin, as it were.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I still think you shouldn't do it at all. Like you shouldn't use it to giblify yourself, even as a gag, because
I mean,
AI as a whole take up a gigaton of power. It's kind of a waste of energy.
I agree.
In my opinion. But I understand why people would just do it all.
It's a gimmick. I get it. It's just adding on to the list of things that we do that is continuously killing our planet. No, I understand.
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
I understand. As I sip out of a drink out of a plastic straw that may one day kill a turtle. Like, yeah, no, I get it.
I'm gunning for that fucking turtle.
It is what it is, right? But at the end of the day, like, AI is not going anywhere. That fucking sucks, but it's not like it's gonna vanish. It's just going to continue to get more efficient. It's going to continue to be more prevalent. And then we just have to draw our line in the sand. Like right now, like this is it. This is, are you going to use AI as your business plan and model or not? And that's cool. And people seem to appreciate that. But there's going to be there's going to be some jackass out there that's going to be like, but what if I just generated a book and made all the art myself by using prompts? And then you're like, ugh.
It does make scamming a lot easier.
Go on Facebook ads. All you're seeing is just AI generated fucking slop. You know what I mean?
My Pinterest has been bombarded with just AI garbage. Yeah.
I'm trying to get art assets for like Icewind Dale.
Yeah.
Fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
It's a fucking nightmare. Because I'm going through AI slop all the fucking time. Google Lens has actually been super fucking helpful when looking at things, because a lot of it, unfortunately, is Pinterest posts with no credit given to the artist. So I do have to like Google Lens to see if there are any other instances out there online of the same image. And I tend to find like the ArtStation or the DeviantArt of there, and then give credit where credit's good. Do thank God, but like it's a process. It's a process now.
True.
And Google Lens also helps when you're looking for like trying to get away from AI slop, because if there's like no other instance of it, you're like, oh yeah, this is AI slop. This is fucking junk,
Mm-hmm.
Just be a grumpy little Gus. That's all you got to do.
Not to sound super
Make
pessimistic
it with
or
your
anything.
own hands. As
it.
I look, behold, look what I make with my own hands.
Wow. It's
What were you
beautiful.
about to say, Cecil?
Not to be pessimistic or doomer or anything, but what I fear more honestly than the actual AI is the company-owned nuclear power plants that they're planning on building to power AI.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, because
Well,
governments won't do nuclear power, so now Microsoft is already, I think they're planning or have purchased a shutdown nuclear power plant, and Google's making strides to make their own nuclear power plants,
Look,
which is
at
just
the-
going to be epic.
Look, at the end of the day, something catastrophic is going to happen.
Yeah.
I don't know when.
Oh, dude, I have. You
But-
know what? We could talk about it now. We could talk
Yeah,
about
what's
it
up?
now. Actually,
What's up, man? What's up, man?
Oh,
I read somewhere that they're planning on like shutting down the TSA, and then that immediately
Yeah.
reminded
Oh,
me
yeah.
of our conversation where something cataclysmic has to happen for us to be
Yep.
united as a nation again. And I went, wow, it's
Yep.
happening.
Yep. Make 9/11 happen again. Jesus Christ. So I know laughing about this is a little bad taste, but with all the announcements of like, the TSA being shut down, all the posts that are like, wow, I guess we did forget, has cracked me up. Like,
Yep.
I don't know.
That's all I have seen on my fucking timeline has been like, wow, all it
Guess
took
we
was 24 years.
Guess we forgot.
I'll be damned.
Everyone's like, we'll never forget. And they're like, we're getting rid of the TSA. It's like, oh yeah, I guess we did forget. All right.
Nice.
Cool, man.
Very pog.
Ultimus Gamer.
Oh,
I completely would 100% agree that nuclear is better than oil. The issue
Yeah.
isn't the nuclear power. Nuclear power is probably our cleanest source of energy, and we will have to use nuclear power if we don't want to cook ourselves in green gases. However, my fear isn't nuclear power is danger.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
companies owning a majority of
Correct.
energy directly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
More
don't
than
fear the
even, like,
power. I fear
government.
Google and Disney.
Correct. Imagine that Google monopolizes literal just energy. Like
We
they
got-
will at that. What are governments going to do at that point?
We've been really lax with our monopoly laws, and I really wish
Correct.
we weren't.
It's time
That's
for the
really my
corpo
fear.
wars. Finally.
And then corporations.
Oh my god.
How easy was it for a corporation to make another Chernobyl because they cut
Dude,
corners, right? 'Cause they
there-
have no regulation.
Crowd, you are absolutely correct. There will come a time, as funny as it sounds, by funny I mean terrified, there will come a time where there will be corporate sponsored wars.
Dude, Yeah, but
Dude,
that's
I'm joining
literally
the
the whole
Kirkland
plot of Cyberpunk. Like,
Where there will be
the corporate
corporations.
wars are a thing.
Yeah, well, that will
Instead of
absolutely-
Arasaka and Militech, it's Disney and fucking
Yeah.
Microsoft.
I can't believe Sony's gonna buy Los Angeles. That's crazy.
Oh my god, there will be like an actual like war field with like corporate hired soldiers
Bro, imagine.
on 401ks.
They banned computers in Los Angeles because Sony bought them, so you have to use their PlayStation sanctioned stuff.
Oh Jesus.
You guys thought the console wars were like a metaphor or a joke? Nah, brother.
Oh, dude,
I
Nintendo!
roll
Holy
up
shit!
in my tank that
Dude.
looks like an Xbox 360.
I can't wait to see the soldier with the helmet on that has the
Yeah,
Sony
man.
logo.
Oh my god, it's got the fucking like,
Oh my god!
The,
It's
like,
Max
pilot-
Tech, but it's the Sony logo.
dude.
Yeah.
I mean, how hard would you like? Let's be real. The pilot helmet with like the Xbox X logo on it would be kind of go hard.
Oh,
I'm not
wait a
gonna
minute.
lie.
We get some like
I
Titanfall
would kind of
drip.
go hard. I would kind of go hard a little bit. I mean, I
I
feel
would-
really cool.
I would like to see
Internalized
the Apple logo on someone's
On my
helmet.
AR.
Yeah, exactly.
My smart gun.
Oh my fucking god.
I have to swipe to
Set
unlock
to
the
kill,
fucking
Gorsh.
magazine. Oh my god, guys! We invented the tap touch trigger.
Jesus. We laugh to prevent from crying because this is probably
True.
dude. All I'm saying, and also water wars are gonna happen. Absolutely,
Water
we
was
will.
true.
And dude, the
I
aquifers are drying up.
I hope I don't live to see the water wars.
Saudi has already taken Cali's water, basically.
I fucking Jesus Christ.
Actually, I think they recently made some legislation to stop them from just taking Cali's aquifer water.
Stop who?
Saudi Arabia has been siphoning off water from California's aquifers to make their
Sick.
own. I don't know if you guys watch Climate Town. He makes a whole thing about like where all the water is going. Very highly recommend watching him, although it will be depressing because it's about the climate. One of the things he mentions is Saudi Arabia taking it to grow the same crops that we usually waste all of our water on. To
Oh,
grow.
so like alfalfa and shit like that.
Correct, alfalfa.
Yeah, don't we use like
A
a
lot-
bunch of water for like almonds or something like that because we like
use
owe
and-
water to like this company to ensure that their almond growth, which takes so much fucking water, is used. It's done so
I
that
don't
they
know about
don't lose
almonds.
their money.
I do know about the like 1920s water rights that makes California the shitty water supplement thing that it is, where farmers have to use all the water that they need
Yeah.
or that they're allocated to, or they lose the rights to it. And they usually use it to make alfalfa to feed cows because alfalfa grows really fast. But it's this weird, like, catch-22 where they're growing this really water-demanding plant and taking all the water, not because the plant needs it, but because, like, they planted the plant because they need to use the water, not the vice versa.
Mm.
And alfalfa grows, like, you can harvest it, like, 4 times a year. Like, you can make a shit ton of alfalfa.
I turn over, I smile, and I go, "Isn't the world neat?"
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Saudi Arabia has been taking aquifer water from California to also grow their own alfalfa in the middle of the desert.
Crowd, go ahead and take Jin.
What?
Oh, yeah, true.
What'd you do this time, Jin?
Thank him now.
I have to go to my stream elements.
5,000 bits.
God damn! Jesus! I finished the throw. Did you now? Let me go look.
Oh, shit. Nice.
Take
It
a
do be
look.
looking kind of fancy. It is a very fancy chair.
Oh, god damn! Oh, that's gorgeous.
My ass comfy.
Oh, easily better than the throne I made. Easily. Gorgeous, Jin. Thank you very much. You may rest now. I return you to your French slumber. What the fuck?
Dude, what if Biden runs again for 2028? How hilarious would
What?
that be?
What of it?
Dude, we're fucking cooked if that's the case. that's where I throw my hands up in the air and be like, what are we even doing at this point?
Look, we know that. I mean, we all know Trump's going to try to run.
Dude.
He has made hints at it.
Yeah.
No, he just recently announced he
Oh,
wasn't
did he?
joking
Fuck.
about that.
My
Yeah, that he
God.
was gonna make it a
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
Awesome.
boom.
How many more jobs?
If I have I will leave this country if there's a third Trump presidency. I will absolutely bounce.
Wasn't there like a thing that somebody tried to publish recently where they were like, let's get God, what amendment is it that prevents that?
I don't know. I know there is an amendment. I think it's in the 20s. I don't know what amendment it is.
Oh, it's the 22nd Amendment. Okay, I was close.
Okay.
22nd Amendment, where somebody came out and they're like, let's abolish it so that way Trump can get a third term, but nobody can do it if they've gotten terms back to back. And everybody is like, oh, okay, man, just say you didn't like Obama. Just say you didn't like Obama. Cool, man. That's a neat little term you threw in there at the end. That's pretty cool.
My favorite part about all that is there are people that are like, fine, if Trump runs again, then Obama could run again too. And I was like, but do you think Obama wants to be president again? I know, I think he's like, nope, no, thank you. Like I feel like he would not want to run again. You know, like and they're like, go ahead, Obama, it's your time. You know,
Return to us, yeah.
Yeah. What was God? I don't even remember what Obama's catchphrase was. 'Cause my brain is so
Drone
rattled.
strike.
No. Besides that, silly.
Oh, okay.
Goodbye, personal liberties. No. Besides that. Edward Snowden. No. Besides that. What was it? Yes, we can. That was it. Yes, we can. We got him.
I was
awesome. Yeah.
Despite having served during the Obama administration, I don't remember jack shit about it.
Yeah.
I think I was very ignorant to politics at the time. The only thing I knew is that that serving under a Democrat president meant cut funding for the military, which means I didn't get to go to fucking FMF school. That's all I remember.
Yet here we are again, about to cut military. That's weird.
Yeah.
That's okay. In a couple of days, we're announcing more retaliatory tariffs. So I'm just sitting here, just being like,
I love tariffs.
Man, guys, I've already dumped like $800 into EU defense ETFs. It's great. I'm ready. I'm waiting.
So I'm from the UK. I think America needs a Bernie Sanders. I don't even know. I don't remember what the fucking rules are.
We have a Bernie Sanders. He's just
Right there,
too
it's
old
Bernie
now.
Sanders.
Yeah, we almost had that, and then
the DNC said, "Fuck you."
Yeah, no, we don't want that to be the face of the party. It's like, all right, well, I guess we have a non-existent party doing it.
There's another guy. I can't remember his name.
Ron Paul.
It was like was it Adam or something, or he was a Democrat.
The actor Adam Scott.
I forget his fucking name. Andrew Yang. That's what it was.
Andrew Yang would be good.
Andrew Yang was another one that had a lot of potential.
Look, I'm just hoping we wake up to the fact that we kind of need something a little more extreme on that side, because otherwise nothing's gonna fucking happen.
He's kind of neoliberal though. Okay, maybe I
What is
misunderstood who he was then.
What is neoliberal? What is that? What's the
Pull up the
neoliberal?
actual definition for you.
I could just do that.
What's neoliberal mean to you?
Yeah.
Oh, did Yang get bought out? I thought he dropped out.
Let's see. Neoliberalism is both a political philosophy and a term used to signify the late 20th century political reappearance of 19th century ideas associated with free market capitalism. The term has multiple. Okay. Such as limiting price controls, deregulating capital markets, lower. Oh, yeah, that's not good.
That's not helpful.
That's not. That involves a lot of trust in people, and
ain't got
yeah.
Well, because corporations are legally people. I don't trust in people.
Huh. I just thought he dropped out. I didn't know that he got bought out.
Did he get bought out? Who the
Which is
fuck
very
knows?
This is honestly, that's very ironic for a neoliberal to have been bought
Look, I
out by
don't-
the free market.
I don't trust a politician that has like hundreds of millions of dollars in their portfolios. Okay, I do not.
I've got bad news for you.
Do not trust. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. When I look at
Yeah.
number one being what's his face, Rick Scott, and then number two being Nancy Pelosi, I'm like, you two sus.
You get the minimum wage, the federal
Yeah.
minimum wage, but you get a home to live in,
Jesus Christ.
and
Well,
you
they're
don't
like-
get to go on recess for 6 fucking months out of the year. You
Elon
piece of
Musk-
shit.
Musk was recently saying like we're gonna have Doge look into politicians that have all these like money, right? And I'm like, you realize you're gonna be looking at like your own people.
He
as
pulls up a
well,
mirror.
Yeah. You realize they're gonna have to attack your own party for that, right? Because it is very suspicious.
Imagine though. Imagine there's like a fucking heel turn Elon, and he just starts wiping out the politicians that have too much money.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Look, at
Dude,
that
that man
point,
is crashing out.
at
Like
at
Jesus
that
Christ.
point in time, I'd have a little bit more respect towards it if things weren't drawn on party line. Or like everyone.
Imagine he
You know.
kneecaps some like high-ranking Republican, and
It'd be Rick
everybody's
Scott.
like, "What?"
It'd have to be Rick Scott. He's got the most money in the Senate. He'd have to, if he's going after Pelosi, he's gonna have to go after Scott. Otherwise, he's just a fucking hypocrite. And I can't. Oh man, surprise, surprise! Yeah,
hypocrite?
I can't
Him?
believe it. No
We live in a
fucking
world
way,
of
dude.
hypocrites, though. It's perfectly logical to
Look,
say one thing and do the exact opposite.
look, I'll say it. Everyone sucks. Everyone fucking
That's
blows. Okay.
true.
Everyone goddamn sucks. It's just for me and my ideals, one sucks less than the other right now. And even then, they're kind of they're getting older. It's like I'm going over to the Democrats, being like, "Honey, have you done your homework yet?" And they're just like, "No," and they're just playing fucking PlayStation 1. They're playing Tony Hawk, and you're like, "No, not yet." I'm like, "Honey, the government right now is on fire, and we kind of need someone to step up." And they're like, "Oh, I just gotta do this ollie first. Hold up." And I'm like, "Oh, come on, get off the PlayStation 1 and do your fucking homework."
Oh, man.
No.
You know what? I got a cool little YouTube video about this is this dude who made it like 8 years ago. It's called The Rules to Rulers, and it basically explains why it's. He tries to explain basically why politicians seem to do things that are not for their people and almost counterproductive.
Oh boy, can't wait for the surprise and result of what that video is about.
It's pretty amusing. I'd say it's pretty amusing and revealing, and more importantly for us,
Can't wait.
for plebs, I think it's a nice frame of reference if you
No,
ever want to.
I think education's pretty good.
It's a nice like frame rules to go by, mainly if you want to set up like political stuff in your world or book or narrative.
Look,
It's like
I've drawn the line.
put it
And
there, you know.
I feel like we've all had this line of like, when am I actually going to leave the country? We talk about it all the time, and I was like, there has to be I have to seriously like contemplate a breaking point, because we're actually
crypto
getting to the point where I'm
reserve.
like, there might be a breaking point. There might actually be like a time where I have to seriously consider.
Crypto reserve. If the U.S. government actually makes a national crypto reserve, I will immediately flee the country, because that is
Dude.
correct. That will signal the death of the dollar, and the economy will crash.
I know they were considering like actually using like funding like as investments like on like Wall Street and things like that. That also felt a little bad. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Like for me as a capitalist,
Technocracy.
I'd be okay with the government using money in the market. The only reason why is because they would have to be invested in it to not fail, which they already are. So that if something were to happen and the market were to fail, they would go, no, it doesn't. Do over, which we've already done so many fucking times. It's all a lie. It's all all an illusion. I don't know what to tell you. It's all a fucking illusion. Wealth is an illusion. It's just a lie, that elaborate lie that we've told. We got funny little faces on this piece of paper so we don't kill each other for a bushel of apples. That's all it is.
So I don't kill the berry picker who's telling me that I'm shit at my job because I need the funny money to buy food.
Yeah, exactly. Look, my line is drawn. If there is if there is a Trump third term, I'm out. We're getting into fucking dictator territory at that point. We're already kind of seeing that shit, but right now I'm like, I gotta wait for something to actually break down because right now it's a lot of bluster and scary shit happening, but nothing. We're still fighting it back. We haven't actually seen it finalized yet, so I don't want to overreact. But yeah, Trump third term, I'm out. I'm going someplace else for 4 years. I don't know where or what. If any of my out-of-state people want to make their case now as to why your country's super awesome, please, I would love to hear it.
If I get cool, I might stick around if I get cool knife arms. You might get those against your will is the problem. When you get drafted into Disney's Corpo War.
Yeah, when you get drafted into the Corpo Wars. When Tesla announces their
really
super
cool with knife arms until they make the mandated like soldier Disney helmet on your head.
I can't wait for
idiot.
I can't wait for Tesla to announce their super soldier program.
They've already announced their robots. They're gonna quote do everything, bro. It's the future's now.
I need to know what everything is.
I don't ask Elon. He said that.
Yeah. Step one. Can you fuck the robot? All right, cool. Now we can move on to other practical purposes. That's what they're saying to me personally. And they're like, yeah, we're showing off this robot. Someone's in the background being like, yeah, but can I fuck it?
But can I fuck the robot?
I really would like to fuck the robot. Can the robot fuck me? I just, one or the other. I just really
need to know.
I need to know. And then afterwards, you can have it do other shit. That's fine. But I need to know if, will there be some mutual fucking going on?
Corporate takeovers, blah, 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 blah. I don't care.
Yeah, but can I fuck the robot?
When is Mr. Fisto coming out?
Yeah, I just really... Let's get the real questions here.
Elon. No, I'm not here to ask about how shit you are at video games or your weird takes. Can I fuck the robot?
Can I fuck the robot, Elon? I totally forgot Elon was making the fucking stupid brain chip. God, that is terrifying now.
Neuralink.
I forgot all about that. Holy shit. How did I forget about Neuralink?
Because
it killed a bunch of monkeys and then everybody went, oh, no, thank you.
Well, there's a dude on Neuralink right now.
Is there?
There's human trials have happened with Neuralink.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good luck to him.
Yeah. Godspeed.
I'm going to hate it when they make his brain activity subscription based.
Ooh, hey, man. Are you trying to access Google? Sorry, that's not allowed on our program. Turning you off for the night.
Long-term memory is part of our premium platinum package.
I see you're trying to enable walking. We're gonna. Did you pay your subscription fee? Oh, you didn't. Well, your walk trial's over.
We've disconnected your spine.
Yeah. Very poggers.
You're going to need to get the cyber spine.
That's part of the gold package. It's a spine.
Looks like a fucking Cybertruck Edge with spine functionality.
We're offering a discount on blinking automatically.
I'm blinking oh my god. You must manually blink now.
Yeah, we're activating we're automating your breathing now. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine. Anyways, who are you voting in this next election? Just a random question. Ooh,
we need to know.
Yeah, I need to know. You're breathing slowing a little bit, by the way. I need an answer now, or we're gonna have to shut you down, put you in sleep mode.
Don't worry, you will be charged for sleep ed.
Yeah. Could you imagine buying a fucking brain chip from a giant ass company? Like,
Very easily.
Jesus fucking God. Holy shit. No.
Oh, I'm not saying to be happy about it, but I can see a situation where the brain
People will
chip,
do it. People will fucking do it without a
where people
second
start
thought.
requiring the brain chip as part of like your in order to work, you need a brain chip so you can keep up with the people who have brain chips.
I hope we get back
It's
to
like
the gold.
driving.
I hope we see a golden age in our lifetime. That's all I want.
I bet the people like said that right before the Huns invaded Rome.
Yeah, and then we'll get to the golden age. We just got to get through the, shit first. The shitty part.
Any minute now.
We just got to get through the shit.
Any minute now.
Oh, I mean, I thought the first Trump term was the end, and then I went, oh no, we're in it for 12 years. So like, we're
Really
actually
stupid
going
stuff.
through the dark ages right now.
Oh, we dumb.
And
You know,
Trump goes,
every great place has a hiccup or 4 or 5.
absolutely, 100%.
Well, we'll round back.
And we will. We will round back. It's just we had a fucking worldwide pandemic happen during the middle of our little crisis, so we're just that's kind of stretched out a little more. You know what I mean? I'm sure in the 30s we'll be fine.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just 5 more years.
Well, fingers
Lock
crossed,
in,
man.
boys. Lock in. We got this.
We'll see. That's why I said if Trump wins 2028, I'm out. I'm out.
If things get predictable, right? If we're just repeating the 1900s, where we have an economic crash in the 20s,
Yeah.
in the 30s we have the Great Depression, so that's gonna
Yeah.
suck. And in the
Yeah.
40s we're gonna have World War, but in the 50s, 2050
Oh,
is
man.
probably gonna look
Oh,
pretty bad.
baby.
We're back.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We're back.
I'm 50 at that time. I'm great.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah,
maybe at the tail end of my life, it'll be the golden age
man.
again.
Retirement's gonna be epic.
You know what? I'd be okay with
Retirement?
that. Yeah,
Well,
dude, I don't want to live through shitty retirement. I'd rather go through the shit now while I'm working, and then when I retire, and it's just all smooth sailing. We've all got waterfront property because of all the rising tides.
Yeah, California sunk.
Yeah, man. And like the Isle of California. Like, yeah, absolutely. I'm fucking down. Let's go.
Nice.
I can retire peacefully. It's just, yeah.
Great Depression was the 20s. I thought Great Depression was like early 30s.
Late 20s. Late 20s was the Great
Okay.
Depression. 28, I want to say.
I was gonna say, wasn't it early?
No, we're getting there.
Wasn't the early 20s like the Roaring 20s or the Golden 20s or whatever the fuck it's
Yeah,
called?
yeah. Because we just finished World War I in the 10s.
Okay.
Yeah, World War. Well, what was really fucked up about that is they called it World War I, which meant they were already planning a second World War. I mean, come on, guys, come on.
They should have seen that one coming. I don't know why they weren't more
guys.
prepared.
They were setting themselves up for that one, everyone.
The Great War, more like the Bait War.
Yeah, it was World War I. I can't believe they named it that. Fucking Hindenburg was like World War I. You're like, why are we naming this one, dude?
Every citizen
called
looking at each other nervously, chuckling.
Yeah,
Surely that's a misprint.
What do you mean by that?
They called it the Great War. No, I checked Reddit. I'm pretty sure it was World War I.
Reddit. Yes, sir.
I like saying stupid, ignorant shit just so people correct me, and then I just counter back with
double
even
down.
stupider ignorance.
No, idiot. It wasn't the Great War. It
What's-
was World War One. My history book said so.
No,
What's
it was
hilarious is that you can't do that because there are legitimate people out there who double down thinking they are correct when they
I
are
think
in
I
fact
have
wrong.
heard people
I know,
actually
I
say
know. I
the
can't help
argument.
it. I can't
I think
fucking
I've
help
heard
it,
people
dude.
actually make that argument that like it's
Can't
called
fucking
World-
help
why
it.
is it called World War One? Did they not know? Are they stupid?
Oh yeah, I can't. No, it was called the Great War. And
boy.
World War II happened. I mean, it's an interesting chain of events that kind of study everything that we're kind of going through right now, which just makes this extremely fucking terrifying. Is when the Great Depression hit, and it happened, after World War One, we went through the Roaring '20s, and then we experienced the Great Depression when all the markets like fucking crashed and things like that. We then went to Germany, who was already licking their wounds from the Great War because we were like, you little stinkers, We were already like, big fuck you to Germany. So when the Great Depression hit, we went to Germany. It was like, hey, all that money we lent out to you, you need to pay it back right now. We're fucking broke. And then
Right now.
we did. That's what we did. We lent to Germany. Was like, hey, your outstanding debt needs to be paid off today. And you're like,
Which, I
I
mean,
can't fucking do that.
Kind of sounds familiar, honestly.
Yeah. And then they were like, we can't fucking do that. And they're like, well, do it, idiot. And then this little quirky little guy named Adolf Hitler was like, fuck those Americans trying to get our money. And they're like, yeah, we need real change. And you're just like, oh boy.
Nothing bad has ever happened from Germany mobilizing or militarizing ever. And they're doing it again, and nothing bad will happen. Actually, ironically, it'd be so ironic if.
And then Germany isolated themselves, and they dissolved parliament, and now we had a grand chancellor called Adolf Hitler. It was really weird, and then he just kept staying in power. It was really strange how that fucking happened. And then we go back here, we're like, hey guys, we're gonna isolate ourselves now. We're isolating. Fuck you to the rest of the world. I think I'm gonna run for a third term. Like,
I've been mandated by God, as ordained by God to rule.
God. And then they're like,
you gotta think about like
arrest all the Venezuelans. You're like, what is?
What is happening?
You gotta wonder how smug Germany would feel if World War III happened and they were on the Allies side.
Oh my God!
Like they'd feel probably
the redemption arc
fucking
Germany
smug.
deserves. Absolutely.
Yeah, where America is now the Axis and Germany's on the Ally side, and they're like, finally, we can't lose this. All the rest of the EU is nervous because Germany's lost the last two. Maybe they won't let Germany in because they think
they're
it's like
literally
bad luck.
100 years later. Like finally, we can redeem ourselves.
They're looking at their like dodgeball team of the World War III, and they're looking at Germany like, you have lost the last. Your side has lost twice, and we have to wonder if it's a skill issue. I don't know if we want you, man.
They lost twice
I
because
don't know, man.
both times they went us versus all you motherfuckers.
I don't know, Germany.
Fucking invincible!
I don't know, man.
Jesus fucking God. Yeah, and it was like, well, why can't we just pick up a history book and see we repeated this? Oh, we've outlawed history because we don't want Americans to feel bad about the shitty things we've done. Oh man, okay. Meanwhile, Germany, I hate the fact that I'm doing is singing Germany's praises right now. Germany acknowledges the shit they did, and we're like, yeah, that was fucked up.
I mean,
And
how can you not like?
I
don't think you have a choice.
We had slavery for like hundreds of years.
Like everyone knows that. Like we can't hide that.
We're telling people not to teach it anymore. Like I don't know what's happening. Like
we could try, but like nobody's gonna like. That's not gonna ever be.
Yeah, we can. I'm just saying, history is kind of like all about acknowledging the messed up shit you did, so that we don't repeat it. And here we are being like, that didn't happen. Stop making my child feel bad. You're like, motherfucker. The White House was built by slaves, so you don't pretend it didn't happen. We bombed Japan twice with the most lethal weapon of all time. Don't act like
behold the sun twice.
And then Japan just realized how cool America was, and they threw up their arms and said, "We surrender," and everything was okay.
Oh my God, dude! Don't even, man. Don't. You can't. I'm so tired of this America first, we're number one. I'm like, we haven't been number one in anything for a long time. What do you mean? You want us to be number one? Let's acknowledge why we're not number one now.
Well, we were number one. We were number one in global military. And now we are realizing we can't afford to be the world's police. So we are desperately trying to shake those reins off because the debts are coming due.
Yeah. It's just I like I said before, I hate that we're isolating. That's not what we should be doing. That's not what we should be doing. Please don't do that. That's why I'm saying. That's why I'm saying. Like, if Trump gets a third term, I gotta get out of this country. We gotta get out of this country. Like, well, yeah. Before all the other countries are like, yeah, we don't want you here. Actually,
No, definitely. 100%.
I'll move to like Italy or something.
Nice. I will also move to a place where I cannot speak the language.
Yeah.
You will be forced to endure me as I wander through the streets. Phone held to my face as I say, Google Translate, and then I hold it out.
Speaking right now.
What are you saying? As the locals are terrified of me.
You gotta do what I ask. I'm American.
I tap my phone. My dollar, I have the dollar.
I have the dollar. What do you mean it's worthless?
I'd probably move to Ireland or Scotland. I know that was something Momo and I were talking about.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Ireland or Scotland's your
Dude.
choice?
Yeah.
Dude, if you and Momo are like down to like flee the country, we'll flee with you. We'll go wherever you guys decide so that
Nice.
we're not alone. Seriously, so we're not alone and we could like figure the shit out together. I'd be down to make that pact.
Oh yeah.
I'd
It was
absolutely
something she brought up on like it was like one of those moments where like I was walking downstairs and she's like, "Hey," from her office, because her office sees the door that leads downstairs, and I went, "What?" And she's like,
Yeah.
"Come here," and I wandered into her office, and she's like,
She
"What do
pulls
you
out a
think
gun.
of?" She's like, "What do you?" She's like, "What do you think of Ireland?" And I went, "Oh, it's very pretty." She went, "What would you think of living there?" And I went, "Well, I don't fucking." It's gonna be. I don't have like any way of understanding the thick ass accents, but I'd be totally down.
I'd be down to live in Ireland. Ireland would be pretty sick.
I would just Google or research like their culture. I don't know if
I think
Ireland's
I
the most
thought they hate
left-leaning.
Americans or something. I don't know. Who doesn't hate Americans?
They hate
nowadays?
American. Well, true, but it's not that. I just don't know if Ireland, because Ireland, as far as I understand, has also been very like religious. Very.
Let's do Ireland
Catholic.
news. Let's do Ireland news.
I don't know
Yeah,
if they'd be
there's
down
there's a
for
reason why Irish Catholic is a
Correct. I don't know
Yeah.
if they'd be really huge on like LGBT stuff at all. I mean, neither would Italy. Also, fair warning: Italy hates homos. Sorry.
yeah,
Like
but so
100%.
does this. Yeah, but so does this country. So I mean, like, what are we?
Well, yeah, true. But like, they
So,
really
like,
like you
what
will
are
get beat
we-
up in the street, kind of shit.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, we're approaching that. I almost feel.
No,
like.
no, I agree. Like, we're bad
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. That's all I'm
You're
saying.
not, you're not going anywhere better.
Yeah. It's like, okay, we were prepared for this. We planned for this.
I can assure you, there are a great majority of people in this chat who probably have no idea what my orientation is, sexual orientation is at all. Memes aside. And I can assure you, I could probably walk through a street and be like, "Oh yeah, man, what's up? I'm a Navy veteran. I walk with a cane. Unless you hate disabled people, then, I'm pretty sure I'll be fine."
That's true. unless they're having like just your
Violent, raunchy sex in the middle of the street.
Nice.
Yeah.
As I walk by Brett and I go, "Sup, handsome?"
Yeah, he smacks my ass and I go,
It's not always that easy though, because it's not just, hey, I'm not like a raging like homosexual, so I'm fine, right? It's you don't want to be stating your political opinions if you do agree with LGBT in front of perhaps certain social circles.
well, also to be fair, I mean it's the same in this country as well. Besides the
100%.
fact we state our shit on streams, it's not like we're walking around like the grocery store and just being like, "These fucking Republicans are ending our life." Like, hey, you just kind of keep your shit to yourself, you know? You just keep
Yeah,
it's
but like I have had
Howdy.
like
Howdy.
I live in the Bible Belt, and I do hear just people screaming their political
Oh,
their
yeah,
opinions
that's-
out into the void.
That's the
Where's the
fucking
other thing?
Bible Belt.
We don't really
Yeah.
like go out. So I don't.
That's also
I don't
true.
foresee
That's
Momo,
fair.
for example, wandering the streets of fucking like Ireland, being like, "Oh, I'm gay." Like I don't see that happening.
Just wearing my like Care Bear rainbow shirt, and I'm just like, who wants this? Like, yeah, exactly. I have thought about wearing like a little rainbow pin around Florida just to start fights, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
Give
Just to
Beto.
instigate.
Nice.
Sometimes you get a little angry, man. Sometimes you just want to be the dick that's just like, what of it? Like rainbows, what's the problem? I mean, it's the reason why I haven't changed. I mean, I haven't changed my my DM rack. I'm just keeping the rainbow, the pride flag on because I feel like we're at a point where it's just like, yeah, you're gonna come to our channel. This is what you're gonna get, and if you don't like it, fuck off. Like that's I'm not gonna have this argument. This is my deterrent. This is my, Someone in the comments were like, fucking pedo colors pass. You're like,
Oh, yeah, they were
Yeah.
like they called you like groomer colors or whatever.
yeah, Gruber colors. That's what it was. And then I had people respond like, oh, that's weird. He's not wearing a MAGA hat. I'm like,
Yep.
it's
Your
a price
comments
I
are
don't
really
have to get
funny
involved-
sometimes. Sometimes your comments are fucking hilarious.
Oh, so good, dude. So all I could do is laugh at shitty comments now. It's so fucking good.
Rainbow, you thought because he was a wizard.
Yeah, man. I'm a wizard. I'm a fucking wizard. Woo!
Yeah, true. Maybe I'm wrong. Hopefully, I'm wrong. Hopefully, somebody who is Irish from Ireland comes in and says that guy is a fucking bacon
Stupid
thing
American.
is a fucking moron.
All
We're
right.
actually super chill, and
All
I'll
right,
be like,
Sizzle.
that's fantastic.
We're not gonna move to Ireland tomorrow. Okay, you convinced us. We're
All
just
right.
gonna
Thanks.
wait. we're gonna
That
not
was
buy
the
tickets
don't leave
yet.
without us, please. Don't leave without me. Please, I beg
Yeah,
you.
honestly, true. Don't leave me here.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I would be totally
Right,
down
man.
to like grab everyone and just be like, "So where are we going? Like, let's fucking go." You know?
I was thinking like one of the northern three, not Norway. I hear Norway's having a lot of like gang violence right now. Actually,
Oh,
But,
really?
like Finland.
I was there in
yeah.
Germany, and I was considering Germany, but I've also heard that Germany has a ton of like gang violence happening right now.
Germany's
What about-
also on the precipice of it's having a lot of political issues because of the parties being sort of separated.
Yeah.
The Green Party, for instance, that like banned nuclear is sort of taking storm, or it was taking storm and is now being overthrown. It's really uncertain times in Germany at the moment. And again, Germany is currently militarizing. They're also having a huge energy problem.
Look,
Oh, really?
the bottom line is the world fucking sucks. It doesn't matter where
Correct.
you're gonna go to. You're gonna be dealing with some shit. I was thinking Denmark, but now the U.S. seems to be like fucking angry at Denmark for some fucking reason I don't know yet. So then Denmark might become an enemy of the
They're like
states.
8 German parties.
There are 8 German parties, but normally those parties will form like coalitions with each other to sort of get majority vote. So you have 8 parties, but I mean that's probably better than having like 2. Let's be real.
Isn't Denmark like the happiest place in the world or something like that?
Is that Denmark? I thought that was
Oh, Finland. My bad.
Finland. Yeah.
Let's go to Finland or Denmark or Iceland or Sweden or the Netherlands. It seems to be happy all around.
Yeah. It seems like the cold places are pretty cool.
I'd be down for
Um,
cold. I like cold.
And Russia's tried to invade Finland before and failed epically. So you're not gonna have to worry about that really.
Well, isn't Finland? Okay, I'm bad at geography. Isn't Finland between? Isn't Ukraine in the middle of like Finland and Russia? What's the like?
Wait,
I
what?
don't think so. Hold on.
Yeah, so I'm
Link?
terrible. I am
No.
so terrible at geography. I've stated that immediately. What was the country that's part of NATO? I think it was part of NATO that they were like, please do not invade Ukraine
So-
because then we got to deal with that.
Ukraine is between, so you have Russia, and then it borders Estonia, Latvia, Belarus, and Ukraine. And then Ukraine is next to Moldova and Poland.
Oh, Poland. That's what it was. My bad.
Finland is all the way
All the
to the
way
top,
over
and
the
it
side.
shares a border with Russia and Sweden.
No, Brett. No, Brett. Guys, I told you, I'm shit with geography. I don't know
Admits
if you know
that
this
he's
or
ignorant.
not.
This guy's ignorant.
Yeah. I live in the
Look
United
at this
States of
guy.
America. Okay. We don't learn about other countries and where they are. Okay. So I'm highly ignorant when it comes to all this shit.
I do agree. The problem with Finland is probably, and Sweden and Norway, is that I have no idea how to speak Swedish or what other fuck they speak in Finland.
We can
Finnish.
fake it till we make
Finnish.
it.
Can we? Can I
Look,
really just go hurdy until they get it? Like, I don't think so.
Yeah,
I think they're just gonna
really
look at me
appreciate an
like
American
I'm
coming down and going hurdy gurdy. Yeah, I think they'd really like
Sounded
that.
like the Swedish chef from
They'd
Muppets.
fucking
I don't think they like
love that shit, dude. They'd
don't know if
love
they
that,
love
man. No, I mean, if that is your like gate of entry, if you're like, they need to be able to understand my language. If that's your gate of entry, just move to the fucking UK.
Dude,
you
well,
know?
no, not even that. You got to remember, a lot of like European countries fucking speak English. Like, we're gonna roll in
Yeah,
as
true.
the fucking cavemen who know one language,
Cool.
and you're gonna roll to everybody who speaks like 5.
Yeah.
You are
And
at
then
a
look
severe disadvantage when you roll up to a foreign country.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, I speak English. I'm not good at it, and they speak better than you do.
Yeah. And you're like, oh, you speak better than me. I can barely get words out in English all the time, you know? So, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, wherever you move to, you're going to have to adapt and learn and not be an ignorant American where you go, you're going to adapt
that's
to me,
true, that's
goddammit.
true.
I
Correct.
mean,
That is true.
no matter what country there is going to be a learning process that you will have to actively take part in.
If they got fiber, we can manage. Okay, that's all I care about.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll
you
bust
know
out
what?
the Duolingo. I'm ready.
Yeah, that's what I
If we
Duolingo.
can
We
get
could
fiber internet, then I can make anything else work.
Yeah,
be real.
I am down to tell Momo, Crown, tell Momo like I'm down. I'll me and say
Buy
I'm
him
down.
tickets.
I
If we're-
roll
if
up
we're-
to
If
her
you,
office.
yeah,
Hey, Brett gave the green light.
Actually, if we all,
Yeah,
I
Brett's
think
coming too.
France. So France was doing. My brother kind of mentioned this jokingly. France is doing, or was doing, like a year ago, this thing where they would help you like purchase one of their old castles in
Mm, yep.
France. Yeah, they would
Ooh.
help subsidize, and all you had to do was make sure that it was open for tourism like once a month, because France
guys.
has all these old like castles way out in the countryside that that basically aren't doing anything, and the government's just paying for them. So like, we need someone to take these off. We'll help you renovate and pay for it, and then you just have to like have tourism.
Oh.
I don't know if they'd be open to Americans coming in like, here, give me one of them chateaus, them castles.
Whoa,
I'm just saying,
That's the
streamer-
castle over there. Give me that damn castle.
Streamer Castle. We can go to Streamer Castle,
True,
guys.
true, in France.
In France.
And you're right outside of Paris, so you don't have to like.
Isn't France right
Be
now
in
going
Paris?
through like back-to-back like revolts currently? Like, aren't they having like a
They're always
gigaton
doing
of
that.
protests?
They
Yeah,
always
but
do that.
But keep in mind, whatever you're seeing other countries doing, we're about to be doing as well. So we're just getting a preview of coming attractions. I'd rather skip past all the bloodshed and revolt and just go to a country that's kind of like, all right, we kind of like calm down
Think
a little
about
bit.
it like this: the reason they're rioting, or were rioting in the past, is because they are changing like the mandatory retirement from age like 64 to like 66 or 70. We
Hey,
don't
are
even
we
have
trying
that.
to do that? Are we trying to
We don't
do
even
that?
have that.
What do you mean we don't? We do have mandatory. We don't mandatory. We do have retirement ages if you want to collect Social Security. No, you're right. We don't have that. We're getting rid of Social Security. So really, you can
Yeah.
retire whenever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
I told my dad the other day. This was a while back. I went, oh yeah, I'm not planning on having Social Security when I retire. I am the
Not at all.
firm belief. I'm in the firm belief that when I retire, there will be no Social Security waiting for me. So I have to plan according to that. And apparently he quietly thought to himself, like, well, that's not going to happen. And then, like, I had lunch with him, like, last Friday. He was like, yeah, I think you might be right about that. And I'm just kind of like, I don't know what to say,
Thank
man.
you, Father. I am well aware.
So at the moment, our funds are going into Social Security to help fund the baby boomers' retirement. With the population collapse that's planned, there won't be anyone to fund our retirement. So
Yeah.
we basically helped the baby boomers, and then they left us with debt.
Yeah.
And,
Really
less money.
appreciate that. Fuck you.
That was really epic.
Yeah,
So,
I
it's not a matter of like it being like people voting it out, it just won't be supported.
It just won't be. Yeah, it either
Yeah.
won't exist or someone will completely destroy it altogether, or it'll be like reallocated to something else, which is very interesting to me because everyone had to pay into Social Security with the expectation they were going to get that money back, but now they're not going to get that money back.
Right.
So,
Well, yeah.
I don't know how that's going to end up because I've already accepted the fact that whatever money I put in Social Security, I'm not getting back, and that's just paid for admission bullshit. But I don't know how
Honestly,
everyone else is gonna feel about
I think
that.
at this point, millennials and Zoomers would probably just shrug and go, "Yeah, that we figured," and then move on.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone would be surprised.
Well, that's okay.
So I'm not
That-
getting that? No, I kind of knew. And then walks off.
Yeah, it's so interesting. Yeah, that just seems to be the millennial way of thinking, is just being like, oh yeah, I'm not getting Social Security, and I'm investing I got my own retirement fund I'm building right now. I'm gonna
I knew
rely on
grandma was
that.
telling a funny lie.
Yeah,
It's just one of those. Yeah.
It's just one of those things. Look, we don't even have to worry about this because soon there will be the mandatory farming jobs that the lower class will have to work.
Nice, yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
we're getting rid of everyone that worked on the farms. So now they're gonna be like, we need someone to work on these farms.
Well,
Like,
AI is going to work on the farms.
Ooh. Do you earn under 25,000 a year? To the farms with you.
to the farms with you. You're like, oh, cool. What's my
Yeah,
rate? And you're like, this rate. And you're like, oh my God, that's not even minimum wage. You're like, yeah, it's what we were paying before. So
That's what we were paying all those immigrants that you got rid of. So there you go.
Make America great again. American jobs. We brought them back.
Oh, you're right. The children drop. The children's yearn for the farms and the mines.
Yep.
No, you don't
That's
get to go to
Seatbelt's
school today, Timmy. You're going to the local farm to start plowing alfalfa. Get ready.
Dude, the way we've stripped education out of the system, I would imagine it was like, is your parents on food stamps? Well, then you're a farmer. Enjoy. That's what you're gonna learn. Yeah. We're bringing it back. We're bringing back the caste system. It's gonna be great.
Oh, about 80% of Denmark speaks English.
I
Oh,
always
damn.
wanted to-
Yeah, Denmark's
Nice.
a happy place.
Let's
Hey,
fucking go to
sucks.
boys. We're going to Denmark. I bet that place is lit.
Isn't Florida trying to bring? Yes, Florida's trying to bring back child labor. 100% yes.
Yeah.
There are already places doing child labor. What do you mean? There's like meat packing factories with children working in them.
There was a fucking politician who were like, I remember working a job when I was 12 years old, getting paid, pennies on the hour. Like it's good for you. It builds backbone or whatever shit. Look, y'all are being lied to. You're all just playing this game, and yeah, so good luck. Godspeed.
Yeah, my state's getting a
Salutes.
lot of shit for all of the forced workers from prisoners in from privatized prisons. They're all working at Wendy's now, apparently, in my state, and people are like, what the fuck?
For me, it's just like, I hope they're getting paid a normal ass wage.
Look at you. What do you think?
What
You think
do
they're
we?
getting paid?
Well, so are they active prisoners or are they
Yes.
reformed?
No, they're not.
Oh,
reformed. They're
that
from the prisons.
sucks.
They're
Jesus.
getting taken out of the prisons to work. Because remember,
Oh, yep.
correct. This is not like
Incarceration gets paid
community
slavery wages.
You
Yep.
think our country gives a shit about community restoration?
No, it doesn't.
Dude, we don't
It's
even
very
care
sad.
about rehabilitation. We want you to stay
Nah,
in
man.
prison, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you're free labor.
Why would I give you up? You are making my car parts.
Well, you're free labor, but also for the for-profit prisons, they're getting paid a pretty hefty stipend from the government. So yeah, they want to keep as many
From other
prisoners as they
companies
can.
who use that labor.
Yeah. Oh, it's so fucked. It's so
Oh,
fucked.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah, prisoners are slaves. They are. They
Correct.
get paid.
I love
slave.
the war on drugs. I love the war
There
on
have been
drugs.
so many cases that have come out of busts on judges who were corrupt because they were being paid out to send people to these prisons. So
It's
many.
epic. It's fucking poggers, bro.
So yeah, Denmark sound good. Let's do it. Happiest place in the world.
Ireland or Denmark? Take your pick. I'll be
I
happy
assume
with either.
Momo will probably want to go to Ireland because that's where her family's from. So
Really? Well, I mean,
okay.
I've also got Irish roots, so I mean that's why I'm also down.
she has
for
the
that.
most Irish fucking name I've ever heard in my life.
Oh my God, corned beef hash.
That's right. That's Momo's real name. I have to kill you
O'Driscolls.
now because you
Don't say
doxed
that
her.
out loud. Shit. Oh no.
The O'Driscolls. She's an O'Driscoll, boss.
I have to kill you now. Look what you've done.
Dude, I said that on
Look what
stream
you
too.
did.
You gotta
Fuck.
go.
She's not gonna be happy with me
VOD,
about that.
VOD deleted immediately.
God. Miss Hash,
What a
man.
shame.
I fucking did it again.
Hash.
I don't really have any family in Ireland. I have vague French ties, but most of my family was in New Orleans. So I'd have
Look,
to
once-
convince essentially my nuclear family to move, and then we can all
Dude.
hang out in Ireland.
At the end of the day, once we get out of the
And then
country,
Laura can come and teach us Pathfinder.
once we get out of the country, moving around will be easier at that point in time. We could literally just be like,
Once
all
we
right,
become fully nomadic.
yeah. I mean, the hardest part for us is just believing, you know? You're like, yeah, that
Honestly.
sounds really hard. But once you do it, you're just like, oh, yeah, I'll just keep doing that. You're like, that's easy enough, right?
It'll be crazy
let's
to
just-
be in a place where you could go, I want to go to Germany. And then you get on a
Yes.
train and you go to Germany.
Especially
And
if we're
that's
like
not
part
like
of
a
like the EU.
$14,000 trip. Like,
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, yo, let's go to. I would like to see the Vatican just from a. I want to go to the Colosseum, dude. See what the Colosseum's like. I want to look it up. I was telling Masay the other day that I would love to just vacation out of the country one of these days to actually see history, because we've got
Yeah.
no history here in the States because we're still a babu country when it comes to like the grand scheme of things. You know what I mean? Like the big wheel of time. Like we're just a little baby. I want to see some
Would.
thousands of year old history shit, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah. I would like to visit like another country at least once before I'm
Yeah.
old and decrepit. Because
Well, we
I-
probably will at this rate where
true.
as we
I'll be
flee.
deploying there.
Yeah.
for Disney.
Well, thank
I'll
God,
be-
I'm 40, and I'm
Oh,
not.
no.
Really
We're going to put you,
Hannibal,
we're going to download your brain and put it into our new super soldier machine.
Dang nabbit.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm too old. Crown's injured. Sizzle, what's your excuse? What
I don't
makes
have an
you?
excuse.
No, he's as healthy as an ox. They're definitely
Oh,
taking
he's
his
fucked.
ass.
Yeah, I'm
they're
fucked.
taking him.
Oh
Fucking-
no! Oh, sorry, man.
I'll see you guys in the trenches, bro. I'm
Yeah.
paratrooping
What do-
straight into
what do you-
like. What's up,
The old and injured just go to the logistic division.
bro? You guys will be deciding where I die. You guys are already DMs, so it's
Sony
kind of
wants
like
us
what's
to
really
deploy.
changed.
Sony wants us to deploy 4,000 troops into
I go, yes, Dungeon
into
Master, as I
fucking Missouri.
jump out of the plane.
Yeah. Over to one technology lane where Facebook's at. We gotta deploy everyone here.
I'll probably paratrooping into Taiwan so we can get those damn semiconductors and fighting the China. You know,
it is kind of crazy. Like this is the term that's gonna decide whether we leave the country or not. Like it's kind of wacky and wild to me. And because there is that, like when Trump first won,
Get
everyone
the
was
bones
like,
first, right.
everyone was like, I believe in the country. I'm moving to Canada. And you're just kind of like, that might be an overreaction, but I also understand why you're doing that, right? Like I totally get why you're saying that, why you're considering that. But I'm like, oh, let's wait. Let's bide our time. But now it's like I need to see like an actual constitution crisis.
Going like things are happening pretty fast. I was
They are.
looking around like,
They are. They
government's
really
kind
are.
of just ignoring its own laws and pardoning whoever it wants, and also irritating every ally we've ever made, while
Yeah.
also casually mentioning annexation to our neighbors. That's kind of, guys, that's kind of weird, right?
It's kind of weird, but we still have the courts that are holding it back. That's the only reason why I'm like, okay,
How long
let's
has it been?
let's hold on. It's been here's the
I
fucked
checked
up
the
part.
clock.
Yeah, here's the
3
fucked
months?
up. Yeah. Yeah. I've also been
Yeah.
like, man, well, let's just get through this term, and then I go, it's been 2 months since this is happening. Jesus fucking God. Are
Oh.
you kidding me? This feels like it's been going on forever. I don't even remember Biden. Like, what is happening right now? Oh.
I think the most damning thing is that the Dems have basically done nothing to stop this.
That's what
Like,
I'm
what
fucking
have
saying. Like,
the Dems
Jesus. Nothing.
except stand up and like pout.
And and anyone that's like going up is like, again, full circle. It's like it's a WotC. It's like a WotC sympathizer. Like, damn it, guys, it's
Oh,
fine. You're
Watsy
like,
sympathizer.
a little bit.
Damn.
You're like,
That's
guys,
crazy.
you see what they're doing. You're like, I don't know, man. Like, I like D&D. Yeah, full circle, baby.
Disney's listen, man. Disney was a part of my childhood. Just
Okay,
let
I
them
could
do a
possibly
corporate
help
takeover. It's okay.
Given where I am, if the Corpo Worlds happen, I don't know if they'll win, probably not, but I'm definitely joining Kirkland as a trooper.
Nice.
I know my MREs are going to be sick when I pull out
They're gonna
that
be
$1
fucking
hot dog
Tasty, dude. They're gonna be
in the
Don't,
field.
don't
Yeah,
raise the
man.
price of the hot dog. I will kill you.
Yeah, when I'm living in my Kirkland bunks, I know that my couch is going to be comfy as shit.
That's gonna be the first
Nice.
the first corp war
Yeah,
is gonna
man.
be trying to raise the price of the
Dude.
Costco hot dog meal.
I know I won't be. You know, like in every fucking like TTRPG like faction, there's always like every faction has their strength, and there's always like the dominant one. I know
Yeah.
Kirkland won't be the dominant one, but it'll be the faction of the people, right?
Yeah.
It'll be the good guys that are like the underdogs. Right? It's got the people's support.
Action of the people.
Like,
That's so fucking
it's gonna
funny.
be like a small time corpo in the corpo world. Disney's gonna be like Arasaka, right? Or like
Oh,
the
absolutely.
news media one. I forget what the media one is, but you know, Blackstone is gonna be Militech.
Man,
Right, they're gonna have all the money, but
I can't believe Crown's next Halloween party is going to be the plan of what country we're all moving to.
that's gonna. You're going right. You're going to the next Halloween.
Well, I'm gonna have to if
immigration
the
party.
plane makes it. You know, I gotta hope the plane's
Oh,
gonna
true,
get
man.
there.
You run
We're
the
gonna
risk
dress
of the
up.
Boeing plane falling out of the fucking sky on
Oh
your
my
way
god,
here.
true.
Might
You can
have
bring
to-
whatever.
Might have to take a train over there. Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh, God, I love this. I love sitting in my air-conditioned house,
Everywhere we look.
lamenting about the state of the world around me
Dude,
as I kick
next
my feet,
Halloween,
making a map.
our costumes are gonna be.
Shit sucks right now. You slurp your giant 64-ounce Slurpee. You're like, shit, dude.
Guys, come on. The costume ideas for the Halloween will be dressing up like which country you want to go to. That's how we'll know. That's how we'll know.
So we're doing like a social studies project.
It might be a
Put the word
little
into you.
culturally. It might be a little insensitive, but if everyone shows up as a leprechaun, we'll know we're going to Ireland.
That's fucked. That is offensive as hell. What the heck?
I'm sorry, man.
Oh, totally.
That is
Yeah.
so offensive.
This is the vibe they're gonna
Um,
pull up when I roll up through through the airport in Ireland, and they go, "Is this you?"
Yeah.
And it's
Toity,
just
toity, toy.
it's just
you son of a
repeating
bitch.
this line, and I go,
Yeah.
"Oh,
My career's
Yeah,
in the toilet.
no, that's
Whatever
me,
career I
man.
had, it's gone.
Shit.
And then they bludgeoned me to death.
Yeah, I
But,
can't. I can't wait until I take everyone over to strip it in Dodgers fucking farm. Like, yeah, they're gonna bunk 10 people, right? We'd really appreciate that.
Yeah.
I know you don't know half these
hello,
people. We'll
I've
work
only
on the
met
farm.
in passing. I've played a couple games of stripping. Like that's it.
Yeah,
Hey man,
Like,
do you
you're
remember me?
dude, that
I hold
would
out
be
my hand. He has no
my
fucking clue who I am.
fucking nightmare, dude. It's just some rando I associated with briefly online, just being at my doorstep. Hey man, so I can live in the
man.
backyard, right?
Remember that time we played Lethal Company together, and I'm holding my hand out, the other one has a gun.
Oh,
not. No, yeah, that's your American side speaking. You won't be able to do that over at the
Oh,
or anywhere
what,
else.
what's the
Wait,
TSA
wait.
gonna do? Stop me?
what do you mean I can't have a
What
gun?
TSA? What TSA?
Exactly. I'm walking in on that thing. I'm armed so that nobody else tries to hijack the plane.
Oh yeah, I
Everyone's
want
gonna be.
someone
It's gonna
try.
be the Wild West of Boeing like
So here's-
planes, where
Go,
some
back.
dude gets up to go to the cockpit, and everyone whips out the gun, and they like don't even think about it.
Yeah. Hey man.
I'm getting to my stop, motherfucker.
So that
Jesus
is the thing. That is the thing now. We're like, yes, a greater majority of the people may have forgotten, but I like to imagine that one person whips out the suicide vest on the plane and everybody, and I mean fucking everybody, goes, "Oh, hell no!" And then they proceed to beat that man to
It
death.
is.
Yeah.
It is the Wild West now.
Yeah. 100%.
The fucking the air marshals handing out his gun to people for like people
Yeah.
to take shots at the terror. Like that's
Yeah.
what I'm expecting to see happen nowadays.
Dude, yeah, imagine you just someone point out a suicide vest and be like, "You're gonna kick your ass, dude. What?
I've been waiting for
why
this."
wouldn't we?
As I shotgun
Sorry.
pump my arms as I walk towards him.
Yeah, I'm
I
just like,
wish. I mean, that's like the American
Reload your
dream,
arms.
right? That's the American expectation, but we all know what's really going to happen is a minority gets shot because somebody thought they had a
Oh
suicide vest.
no.
Because this is America.
Awkward.
and they're assholes.
that better not be my last American experience. Is just blatant
Oh.
racism witnessed. Like,
It is
damn
unfortunately
dude.
a time-honored tradition in this goddamn country.
Oh
Where
no.
he's like reaches in for his phone in his vest, and somebody's like, "What?" And then they just start,
Oh.
they riddle him.
I hate it here.
And it
Terrible.
just so
That's why we're
happened
talking about leaving, man.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna roll up to the
It
fucking
is
terrorist like this
unfortunately
guy.
that's reality, you know.
This is gonna be with my
unfortunately.
cane.
Yeah, that's why we're.
This is the
that's why
last
we're
thing the
talking.
terrorist sees as I roll up.
That's the last thing they see. Some jacked up bald dude telling me about the good old days after 9/11.
Fucking invincible! As I roll up.
Waddle up with your fucking. Dude, that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying.
Nice.
We're all gonna move to Ireland. It'll be great.
Nice.
Is
This
this
really is
dumpster
just
divers?
cyberpunk
Yes,
work.
that's what I said.
Yeah,
we didn't do it.
basically. This is.
We didn't do it Friday. We're doing it now.
I mean, it seems to be working. I mean, Crowd seems to be doing a great job with his map so far. So apparently, bitching like old men is
so,
really what inspires. him.
Unironically, I do love this. I do love.
yeah.
I do
It
love
turns
just
your
shooting
brain
the
off.
shit. It's great.
As long as
so you can work
nobody
on shit.
notices he's making maps, he's goaded.
Yeah, he's doing real fucking good.
It puts the ADHD at ease.
Look, we all got audiences. All I'm saying is, in your respective community discords, sell your country. Tell me why your country's so cool.
Your country.
I saw Legion who was like, "Come to a third world country and rule like kings."
Yeah, I don't know about
I don't
that.
want to do that. I don't want to do that. I
know
really
about
don't
it.
want to do that.
Legion out here trying to instigate the colonizers in us, like
Really don't want to do that. No.
like the Green Goblin mask sitting in the back of my.
Like, hey man,
Got
why
the
are you
beret
going to this
on.
third world country? You know, just to fucking be a goddamn tyrant
I
because I've
roll
got
up
a little
in
bit of
a-
money to do so.
I roll up in an aviators and a red beret. I just really like the countryside, you know.
Yeah, I just really wanted to, you know, I'm gonna buy this
have-
block out.
The
Bring me the
mustache.
favelas. I want all of them.
God
But you are also all assuming that the dollar is still strong enough to do that at that point.
That's true. That's true.
Bro.
By the time we
Oh,
leave,
yeah, that
we,
is
might,
the
we might
risk.
be fucking broke.
Yeah, the risk I get
But-
there and they go, "Yeah, man, your dollar's worth fucking nothing. Here's 50 cents of
problem-
our currency." And I go,
The
"Fuck."
problem is that if the dollar becomes worthless, all currencies become worthless. And
Yeah,
the
no,
illusion shatters.
the world's over at that point in time. Yeah, exactly.
You all realize that it was made up, and everyone starts looking around and
Oh,
wonders,
true.
why haven't I just been taking things
Yeah,
I'll help you solve that problem for money.
for money?
Exactly. That's where you get the biggest firearm and be like, yeah, give me that burger. Do it.
Shut up, McDonald's employee. Give me the burger now.
I really have been enjoying all of the states that have been like, hey, we're gonna get rid of property tax, and it's like, no, you're not. Don't do that. Don't. Man, what the fuck, man? Stop it. Stop it. Get some help.
Interesting. For like people trying to buy a home, right? And they look over at Billionaire Bunker and they go, "What?
No, all
What?
property tax
What?
is gone. I don't want to pay
No,
taxes.
we just want to
anymore."
attract the rich." Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who are you?
Where's your taxes?
What are you doing here?
Hey, man, you're late. It's already April. Where's your taxes at?
I'm still flabbergasted what Sizzle said about prisoners working in goddamn Wendy's where he's at.
Yeah.
That's insane to me.
Yeah, actually, privatized prison stocks went like super up when Trump got elected. which
Oh,
was
I'm sure it
depressing.
did.
Ah,
Oh, I'm sure it did.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
shit.
Oh, yeah.
You could have made some pretty pennies. I probably would have if I had, no soul.
Look. This isn't
So,
this isn't financial advice, but whenever Trump announces a tariff, just put money in the market because it's gonna
Dude,
plummet. That's it. That's all you gotta do. It'll plummet and then it'll recover and then you'll be fine. Whenever a tariff gets announced, wait till the end of the day, buy in at the end of the day, and then you'll be good.
The minute government group chat got leaked and Vance was complaining about how Europe militarization is pathetic, I immediately started looking at EU ETFs of defense and aerospace.
They're starting.
Oh, I feel like such a fucking moron sometimes.
Everyone, all we're doing is just building everyone else's military now. And they're like, oh, we can't rely on the Americans. I guess we're going to do it ourselves. You know,
it's going to take away the only thing we got. Without our army, we're nothing.
That's why our defense budget is so expensive, is because we have put ourselves as the world police, basically, which has let us basically do whatever we want.
Yep. So short-sighted.
I think I have to wonder if this was going to happen regardless of Trump or whoever was in charge, because there is coming. It would have been handled differently, but there is. We are reaching a point where we just cannot afford things.
I do think we are fast forwarding something that inevitably was going to happen anyways.
We are ramping to it. Yeah.
We are kind of speed running it now, because there was we were putting a lot of money into NATO defenses, and that was one thing Trump was arguing, which I had a point. Everyone needed to pay their fair share. People weren't paying their fair share, and us as being Americans would feel like, whatever, we're still there, and this was inevitably something was going to have to change one way or another. We're just kind of speed running that right now. We're just kind of really going to the end game as fast as we can right now. So it's hey, well, what do I know? I'm going to be an island.
One of the reasons that Europe was able to fund all of their social programs is because America is out there guarding their trade
the military,
and ours. And ours, all right? They're out there basically, that little canal between fucking the Middle East and Africa that 90% of oil goes through.
Yep.
I think it's the Red Sea. I forget. I'm not great at geology either. I'm kind of a stupid
geology. Wait a minute.
Geography. Excuse me.
Technically.
Not good with English either.
Technically,
you're worried about learning another language.
I can barely speak English. It's gonna be bad.
Ignorant Americans.
But we are
uneducated because ignorance is what keeps people in power.
Hey, as a warning, chat, I passed high school with C's and D's. I immediately joined the military afterwards. If you are here for education in any way, shape, or form, you are mistaken. You are not going to get that from me.
Except maps. Smile.
We're just trying to survive with our stupid brain.
Yeah.
Here's the funny thing that I got. We're talking and bitching about everything that's happening in our country and leaving for Ireland. This man Crown's got almost 100 viewers of people going, yeah, speak more about the crisis that we're Jesus Christ, dude.
It's great.
I mean,
Crown, is this how you get your viewership, is through whoa?
Oh no. Right. Have I turned into some sensationalist stream where we're just
probably, dude, that is unironically how you get the views.
All the doomers
kind
are
of
coming
depressing.
The doomer. I think it's just yeah. While we talk about TTRPGs and makes maps, and you're just I don't know. I feel like the TTRPG community's feeling the same fucking way. So I think it's just being a part of that conversation. You know what I mean? Everything feels comfortable about it.
I'm having a ton of fun talking about this shit. So that's great.
I'm just happy we're doing this on your channel and not mine.
I mean, we're going to be doing this. We do this every Friday. What the fuck are you talking about?
I know we will. I'm just saying it's just nice to not be the only one in the front where we will eventually hear the inevitable comment. He got super political. That's what I'm waiting for.
Fuck him. I'm a person. I can talk about whatever I want.
We didn't have Delvers this week.
That's true. Oh my
God.
That's
the consequence.
Is
the
that
consequence of not having Delvers is radicalization.
We didn't have dumpster Delvers for one day, and we've just got this pent up anarchy aggression. Jesus Christ, that's terrible.
Nice.
Can't even go a
Oh
week.
fuck! Shit,
Can't
man.
even go a week.
Dude, I need an outlet. What the hell? That's funny. That is hilarious, dude. Oh man.
Also, I was looking at the world map because I'm very smart now. Latvia is
Our
also
world?
very pretty, but I don't know shit about Latvia.
I'll be
Our world
honest.
map.
Yeah,
when I
you
hear
said world map, and I was thinking like ATIS. Like that's where my brain went.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, like IRL world.
Yeah, like our world. I don't know. There's a bunch of places on this map that I'm like, I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
What
I
the hell?
think I'd want to go to an EU country. The only thing is, I would hope the EU will accept us after all the shit we're doing.
Why not? That
Well, if it gets
Usually-
worse, we can ask for asylum. That'd be pretty pog.
can we? They
Hmm.
might look at what we did to the Venezuelans and go, nah.
Yeah, but we're not that. Like, come on, I didn't.
You're
I
not
didn't-
those people. We're
No,
different
no, no,
Americans.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. That is not what I'm saying.
Okay, okay,
I'm
okay.
saying we're not the ones that put them. Like, we're the ones like, don't do that. Stop. Don't, please. Don't do. Yo,
Women are
how-
very nice assault. Wait, Couch, are you from Latvia?
So much water. I don't
Dox
think-
yourself now.
Yeah, dox. Yeah, tell me your address. So, I'm seriously. I would
gotcha.
love. I would love our communities to pitch their non-United States country.
True.
Oh yeah, what's
I-
your doomer prep country of choice? Chat.
Yeah, I don't. I need to start prepping. I don't know what country to go to. That's why I'm like, everyone start. We're gonna
Let's just-
Hunger Games
Let's
the
make a
country
poll.
choices.
Top
Yeah.
5.
I got an uncle in Cork. If you want me to send you some like real
Where?
estate suggestions, I'm sure you can look around there.
Oh,
Nice.
perfect.
But
Nice,
keep in mind, Ireland is having its own domestic problems. We just don't hear
Everyone
about
is
them at
having
all
their own
because
domestic problems. We're just minimize. We're trying to minimize the
Hold
which ones.
on. How
Yeah,
bad
sorry,
are
sorry,
the
sorry.
domestic problems?
the last time I talked to him on the phone, somebody firebombed a migrant center,
Oh,
Oh
Sick.
no, not
Oh.
the troubles again.
and there's a village that has had its population displaced. So
Yeesh. Yeah, I mean,
Mm.
Ireland
Well,
did have
shit.
Ireland did have the IRA as well. So like, I don't know if that's still.
It does
Any
seem like
red
we're
pizza
bringing
back.
back
worried
old.
they may be returning, but hopefully it won't get that bad. So
Hopefully,
That's what I'm saying. We should go to Denmark.
True. All right, hold on. Let's Google what the fuck is going on in Denmark right now. Let's see what's up.
See, Laura, you say the UK, but I have not heard anything good about the UK, if I'm being honest.
not
we got-
Yeah,
recently.
they also seem to be slowly collapsing.
I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
think.
aren't they also like anti-immigrant and we're trying to like ship people out of the fucking country before?
Well, yeah, but that's only like poor immigrants, obviously.
Isn't that what we're doing too?
It's not great over here. I was about to
No,
say, I
no,
was like,
we're
I don't think I've heard
different,
anything good.
Locals love foreigners here.
Guys, we just go on a train and then move to the different country, and we just keep going until we find one that's like, hey, this feels all right.
What
I think
about
we should.
Australia? Oh,
No,
Austria.
Austria.
Oh,
Austria.
Aren't they a little comfortably close to Ukraine?
It's got Poland between them.
What the fuck is
okay.
Austria?
Maybe.
all right, guys. What if? Hear me out.
Oh, there you are.
We get a work order program and to Antarctica. That way, we just stay out of all of it.
Oh,
What?
dude, the picture I just saw of Austria, gorgeous. It's like these
yeah.
beautiful, like snow-swept mountains with like clouds drifting off of them and shit like that. Oh,
Mm.
that's very pretty. Oh my god, there's like rolling
You know-
hills into the mountains. Holy shit, this looks gorgeous.
Guys,
Nice.
I hear Prussia is pretty good. During this time.
Okay, but what is Austria?
Pretty sure
what
Russia doesn't even exist anymore.
What do
Got $1
Austrians think of
billion in Prussian
Americans?
francs. Look, just assume that wherever we go, people are gonna not be happy that we're there.
Oh no.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to try really hard not to wave like the fact
Yeah,
that we are
don't be
American in people's
American
faces.
is the best
Dude,
way
I
that I can
open my
describe
mouth
it.
and they're like, oh.
Well, Well, I mean,
Well,
it's
okay,
not
man.
just
They'll-
Americans.
They'll
Most
look at my
places you
obese
go in
ass and
Europe-
be like, American.
What's up, Hale?
I mean, it's not just that we're Americans. Most places you go in Europe, regardless, don't like, foreigners.
They'll like it if I
And it's worse if you go to
taxes.
Asia. Xenophobia is big in most places in the world.
They'll like it if I pay taxes, though. Right? Maybe. I'm hoping.
Maybe.
I don't know, man.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean that's going to be the issue with like Finland, for instance, and some of those smaller nations, or like Switzerland, is they'll only let you in if you basically have the ability to pay.
All right. I'll
You got to get what they call a gold visa, which I think is
I-
a minimum of $1 million down payment.
Yeah, also I don't like the fact that we've got gold visas here in the States because that feels very Russian oligarchy coming in on in to move in here. Yeah, I don't think
You can
$5
buy your way
million
into Ireland too. $50,000.
yeah, $5 million is a very low price tag to move into the States is all I'm saying.
5 mil.
5 mil to buy a gold visa. Which is what Trump. And I'm like, the only people that are going to
Yeah.
be buying that are going to be oligarchs from different countries that
What's-
are going
Yeah.
to.
What's Greece like nowadays?
Didn't they have a financial crash? Or maybe they bounced back. I don't know.
Actually, I've heard that the pig states, as they are not affectionately called, which is going to be Portugal, Italy, Greece, and Spain, I believe, are actually making a comeback, whereas what used to be sort of the EU power carriers are falling. So like Germany's having issues, France is having issues, fucking UK dropped out. But all those nations that were originally like considered basically dragging the EU down has basically since 2008 apparently they've been slowly making an economic comeback. They've been growing while other major countries have been sort of in recession.
I mean, once you bottom out, there's only one way to go but up, right?
True. I mean, essentially, yes. Their choices were to get better or cease being a country, so I guess they chose the former.
God,
but-
Ukraine is massive.
Yeah.
Are we moving to the Ukraine? I don't know. If that's
It's gonna be
No,
interesting.
I'm just
Very
looking at
interesting
at the
choice.
world map right now, and I'm comparing it to places. There's so
the
many
fact
places
you
I didn't
call-
realize how big they were.
The fact you call it the world map just cracks me up so
Well, it
bad.
really is funny.
What do you mean?
Yo, who made this map?
I mean,
really
you're
realistic.
correct. I only refer to the world map.
Earth, the world.
Brett, are you Italian? You can get a passport from great grandparents, but they're all dead. What are you like? Yeah, you think I could do that? All my grandparents and great grandparents are dead. But yeah, my grandma and my great grandparents came from Italy. They migrated
Nice.
here to the States. So
Hmm.
I
Then
do
you
have
should still be able to file right of descent. It doesn't matter if they're living or not.
Oh, cool! Awesome. All right, bye
Let's
guys.
go.
Going to Italy. Oh,
I wonder
Oh,
if I
hold
could do
up,
that
guys.
for my
I don't-
great grandparents for France.
I don't think I could do that with buds. Just be like, yeah, my great grandparents are from Italy. Can you also invite these guys in? They're cool. Did I not?
I'd like to sponsor me and my 10 closest friends.
Yeah, my homies, as it were.
Does
My
Japan
caravan.
still like hate American tourists?
Huh?
Does Japan still hate American tourists?
Japan is starting to hate all tourists, my guy.
First off, I don't blame them. I've told this story before about the base in Okinawa, the Marine base in Okinawa, basically going out and causing mayhem
Yeah.
and being on permanent lockdown as a result, where Marines cannot go into the city.
I think the TLDR is just, be mindful, be respectful, have a little bit of thought in the country that you're in of like what you can and can't do before you start putting out your American privilege, which is something people don't really do very often. And so as long as you're respectful of the culture, for the most part, you should be okay, besides the occasional bigot, which is, again, fucking everywhere. So like it's just
Yeah.
the only difference between being a bigot here in the States and being a bigot anywhere else is now you're the person that they're going, oh yeah, you piece of shit. You know, like you don't experience it that so much in the States because, you know, of the complexion that you have and the fact that you're American.
When the white supremacist goes to Korea and suddenly he's the minority.
Yeah, it's
Very
just
for him.
it's just more of just being respectful and acknowledging the customs and not standing out as it were, because people, especially in Japan, from my understanding, people keep to themselves. So there are definitely things that you need to acknowledge and not like, you know, don't be like, hey, how's it going, or start random conversations with people, because you will be looked at as very unusual for doing that.
I think I think they've grown very sick of like influencer tourists
Mm.
talking shit.
Yes.
I think that's been the latest reason why they hate tourists, is because some asshole will get their phone out and then do something stupid
Yeah,
for views.
As long as you're not pulling out a fucking camera and shooting a video, you should be fine. Because I've known plenty of people who've moved to Japan. And actually, I was about to say, like, all right, I'll bring it up. What about Japan? You know, like...
Isn't Japan economy, like, tanking, though?
No,
like,
they're doing great, from my understanding. They're doing... It's all... I mean, it's... Everything has ups and downs, but it'll recover. But I do understand...
I hear the food's really nice.
Well, yeah, and you could also get I think like a work visa. I think in Japan you can actually get a digital nomad visa, so that you can actually work in Japan but still do. Yep, that's a
cyberpunk thing I've heard so far.
Yeah, that's a new term of visa that I've heard a bunch of countries implement. Digital nomad.
What does that mean?
Huh.
It essentially means that you could continue your work, but in that country. It's specifically for digital workers. Because now everything is online. So digital nomad is someone who travels and works remotely using technology and internet to conduct their work for various reasons, often with minimal material possessions. So digital nomad visa, Japan. Digital nomad requirements. Here we go. Citizens from visa-exempt countries traveling to Japan to work remotely for a period not exceeding 6 months. So essentially, you go in for 6 months and then you'd apply for like a different visa at that point.
I need to hop on that cybersecurity fucking vague fascination I've had.
And sometimes you could extend those, you know. So you'll be able to use the digital nomad visa for a period of 6 months in a given year. No extensions will be granted. Okay, never mind. Applications. Literally opposite of what I fucking said. So let's see. After digital nomad, what visa can I apply? Japan.
If you're on good terms with your employer, they should be able to get you a permanent residency visa.
Yeah, highly skilled professional visa, or the J-skip they call it apparently. Business manager visa, student visa, other visa options. To Japan from United States. Yeah, I've known plenty of people who've moved to Japan, and you know, as long as you've got a friend group, yeah, I think that's the big key thing, because I from my understanding, it's a very like isolated, like people are mostly isolated. They're not much for hanging out with people, and unfortunately that does lead to like depression, like severe fucking depression.
Yeah, the loneliness epidemic is huge there.
Yeah, it's a big fucking, like I've
also
seen.
I think their work ethic is like even crazier than ours.
Oh yeah,
like they don't have unions, and people will have died like working 80-hour shifts basically.
I've seen videos of people like having full break meltdowns in the street, and everyone just ignoring it because it's just like, nope, I'm gonna pretend that's not it. That just seems to be the way of it. Honestly, would love to go to Japan just as Lore said, for the drinking culture. I would love just to like go to some fucking dive bar. And
we should all just invade Uzu's flight and then fucking show up.
Nice.
And be obnoxious around her so we ruin her trip.
Oh my god. You're right.
Wow. Having done zero, all the research they did of like being in Japan, we'll just do none of that and we'll show up.
What if I was a
and
problem instead?
We'll like litter and then like wrap our shoulders around her and be like, "Yeah, I love being with Uzu here. She got us here. She invited us, by the way. Isn't that crazy?
Nice.
Wow, so thoughtful."
Clip this and send
And
it
then
to her.
Just ruin her day, you know? And then she'll hate us and never talk to us again, but it'll be funny.
It'll be great for the one gag, the one time I
Really?
laugh.
It was for the bit, I say. Surely you understand. As a content creator, it was for the bit.
All right,
Yeah,
what
people
about
love our content creators.
what about Korea? South Korea.
Ooh, like moving or visiting?
Be careful.
Moving.
Do not go to Korea.
Oh,
Do not move there. I do not know if Korea will exist in like 3 generations. Their population decline is so rapid that people have theorized they will not exist as a country in like
Here I
4
come,
generations.
Mr. Ignorant. Thank God I won't live for 3 generations.
Boom, true. And
There is
real.
also the rising tensions at the DMZ to consider as well.
Yeah.
Don't accidentally wander over to North Korea.
I don't think Momo would appreciate going there either, because apparently they're super like misogynist there, which is one of the factors for why they aren't having kids.
Look, guys, everybody sucks. You just gotta figure out the country that sucks the
they're
lately.
super What? Why?
Korea's funny. They're both super misogynist and super misandrist. They just hate everyone that's ugly.
Hey guys, what if we move to Gayland and it's
Let's
everyone's
go.
cool with it? It's a rainbow.
Where is Gayland?
Okay, I don't know. Like,
Oh, I thought that was an actual like place you found on the map, and I was like, "Let's
oh
fucking
man,
do it."
I'd fucking love we'd love that, wouldn't we? Just a fucking Gayland. Just fly on over to Gayland over there. Portland.
That's like a separate country, right?
Oh, fuck, that got me good.
Ah,
Damn.
nice.
Shit. That got me so good. That got me too good. Oh my god. I'd love to
Move
see
to the
that.
Vatican City.
I
So
would
true.
love to. First of all, don't move to the Vatican City.
I Finally, I'm reporting in as their sleeper agent.
I would love. I would love to visit the Vatican personally.
Yeah,
I think
your
That'd be
eminence bows in front of the
Your
Pope.
eminence.
I would. I
I've
would
come
love.
to finish the job. You've been ruining my fucking scheduling for like weeks now.
Look, now's the time to visit the
It's like the
Vatican
fellow
while
over
we
his
have a gay friendly Pope before
He won't be around for
passes.
much longer.
He's
yeah.
not gonna be around for much longer. Yeah, he's been super sick. So like, now's the time.
True.
Now's the fucking time. There is also always Canada, but it really depends on who's election.
I don't want to go to Canada. They'll tell me to kill myself if I roll in with a leg injury.
All right. First of all, I
I don't want to
Have
go
you
to Canada
considered
because it might not be Canada in a year.
yeah,
And then I'll have to fight
gotta
the U.S. I don't want to do that.
I gotta clarify some things about that. So first of all, elective surgeries is the waiting list. Life-threatening shit, you get moved up to the line to fucking get that done. No one's dying, from my understanding.
That's not what
in
I'm
Canada.
saying. I'm telling they're gonna kill they're telling me to kill myself if I come in and
Ooh.
ask for help.
Have you thought about killing yourself?
Yeah, bro. It's like, hey, I have a leg injury and I need it tended to. And they go, that's great. Have you considered killing yourself instead?
I mean, Crown is
This is news to
also a
me.
veteran, and Canada did have like 4 lawsuits about telling
Yeah,
veterans to
but
off
he's
themselves.
a veteran for the country that they're not super.
That's worse.
That's
worse.
They'll just kill me. They won't even tell me to kill
Yeah,
me. They'll
that's
just straight up kill me.
We're just
Have
going
you
to
thought
give you
about
your
killing
air quotes
yourself?
flu shot.
Oh no, I'm
That's
going to my flu
worse.
shot.
They're gonna hate us there. A
His
bunch
tier-
of Americans roll up. We're go, yeah.
Again, as long as you don't go in with the ignorant U.S. is #1 bullshit and honor the culture and the traditions and like actually make a
I
fucking
squint.
effort,
I
you'll be
fucking
fine.
squint
You'll be
so
fine.
hard.
You will be fine. You will be fine wherever you go.
Okay,
You just-
okay. Even if they are accepting of me, I don't want to go to a country where my country is threatening to annex. Like, I don't want to.
That's every
move
country
there.
now. That's
I don't want to
every
move
country.
there, and then a year later, I'm back in the United States. Okay, that's fucked.
Guys, you know what? You know what I'm
God.
thinking? I think we got to move
What?
I think we got to think a couple of steps ahead. What
What's
about
up?
Alaska?
Man, I don't want to go to
Alaska?
Alaska. That's where all the predators are.
The predators. Actual predators.
That
like the
makes
moose.
sense. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot
The guy who
of
can't run the
sense.
fastest doesn't want to go to Alaska.
Man, I
Wild.
just die there, man.
Oh, you
I hear
mean
it's
like,
super depressing because like the
I
sun
thought
only
you
comes
meant, I
out
thought
like.
you
Run.
meant sexual predators.
No, he meant actual
Running
like
from
the
a literal
moose.
bear.
That's why I laughed because I was like, yeah, I think sexual predators would go to Alaska.
No,
They would absolutely get the
no. I mean,
fuck
they
out
might
of
be,
Dodge.
but they probably got eaten by the actual predators.
By the actual predators.
No, this is a limp man doesn't want to go with his friends because his friends all run faster than him.
Stay in the cabin. Why are we
Stay
navigating
in the
around?
cabin.
Stay in the
I
cabin.
watched the fucking paper thin door get railed in half by the angry beast.
I'm gonna eat
The bear.
you.
And
Okay,
I go,
first of all,
uh-oh.
crowd. It would be really funny if you died being eaten by a bear. I mean,
It would be hilarious, but I
kinda
don't
funny.
want that to happen.
dude. Imagine the subgrowth you'd get if you were eaten by
Ah.
a bear, dude.
Yeah, posthumous fucking or posthumous fucking growth.
This
Oh,
shit's
amazing.
gonna pop on Fansly, bro.
Holy shit.
I can't
Dude.
wait to be out hunting since, Anchorage is too expensive, so you got to live in the woods. And I see an
Bro.
angry Alaskan Kodiak, so I push Crown to the ground and run away.
Worked.
Crowd, I would do that. Crowd, how heavy are you? Can I pick you up? Do you think is possible?
Pick me up?
Okay.
Probably not.
Okay, Sizzle is pretty much called you a fat ass and then right in front of your
No,
face.
I said
That's
you're
just-
weak. You're weak, Bray. You don't go to the gym enough. We
I
had
do
this
go to the
conversation.
gym. It just hurts my arms and legs, and
Go
I don't
more.
do it anymore.
How are you gonna fight bears if you don't go to the gym?
Last
Well,
time
I'm
I
not
weighed
gonna-
myself, I was it 260?
Okay. Yeah. So I think if I shove you down on the ground, the bear will have at least 5 to 10 minutes
What is-
feasting on your corpse. So yeah, I think we'll be good.
Of course, of course.
Oh,
of
I
course.
see. We weren't. Oh,
Well, it depended. If he was like under 200, maybe.
no,
but
no, I
like
understand. We
for
were
that,
talking.
I don't think we can.
We were
I mean,
weighing
even
him
when I was like-
can I lift him? We were weighing him
Yeah.
like how much deli is there on
No,
that?
no, it depends.
Even
If
when I
it's
was like fucking peak physique, I was still like 215, 220. Like,
look, I'm just saying, if he was under a certain
Nice.
weight, we'd pick him up and run with him. If he was over a
course, of
certain
course.
weight, distraction. And
You
that's
better
just-
You better start thinning up, bud.
Thinning up.
Yeah.
Pats you on the
I fucking-
side of the leg.
as I'm running, I just stop. I drop my cane and I go, not like this. And then I turn around.
Oh my god, guys,
Open
what
your-
if we actually did IRL vintage story? Is really what
Oh,
I'm hearing.
Open your arms up. Here's
I
the
got the
arms up.
We roll up to the borders of Alaska. I outstretch my arms. I say, "Behold, real evil Minecraft." The evilest Minecraft there ever was.
have burned. And then they're
Dude,
just
I'm like-
ripping me apart.
Yeah. You thought my vintage story had a lot of steps. You're gonna be. It's gonna be crazy how many steps there are in actually making a fire in this game.
I also don't
gonna
want to go
love
to
it.
New Zealand. No to New Zealand, please. Not
You don't want to go to
interested.
the
why not?
Hobbit land? Why not?
Nah, don't want to go. Not interested. I
Oh.
wanna be... Feels isolated.
reason?
Feels super isolated. I don't want to go.
Because you're.
Feel super isolated. What does that mean?
Well, because it's like
There's
Yeah,
an
over
island
it-
right next to an island. It's bigger
You're like
than it's like it's
Is it
like
bigger than the
as
States?
big. Well, I mean, it's
No,
let's see, how
but
about-
neither's Japan, asshole.
yeah, but we could like hop over to Russia, China.
You fucking fool! You want to hop over to Taiwan, huh?
At least,
Yeah, wait a
at least
minute,
in
wait
New
a minute.
Zealand, we could go north and go to like Fiji or something like
Yeah,
that, or then we can
that's
go
true,
to
that's
I guess that's,
we can go
yeah.
to Sydney in Australia. That's like right nearby.
No,
Oh, man, the Aussies
there's
will love
nothing
us.
against New Zealand. Nothing against New Zealand. I don't have
And
an
then what if we
interest.
head
That's all I'm
south to
saying.
Antarctica? We have our own adventure.
I'd be okay with Antarctica. There's you could actually work for like Antarctic bases. You know, that sounds fun to me. I like that.
I don't think you lived there though. Like,
For one
what-
day, yeah, for one day, and then I'd be like, this was the worst fucking plan we did.
was
What the
the
hell are we doing here?
Guys, I think we're cooked.
The polar bears.
Oh, we're
That's
killed.
definitely something we can't say in Ireland or any of the European. Guys,
But we're cooked.
it's skibbity cooked over here. You're gonna be like,
No,
get
man.
the fuck out of here, you stupid American. God
Nah,
damn.
man. I think the
Acting
brain rot
like
is
the
global.
brain rot hasn't infested them too.
Yeah,
Is it-
I think
is it
their kids.
global
Look at
brain?
Legion, and he's from the Philippines.
Dude,
True.
all I'm saying is that is the one thing we have in common. We all suffer the same brain rot. That is what brings
Oh,
us. That's what
stupid.
unifies us together.
All right, guys.
Honestly,
all right. Listen,
that's-
hear this
that's
out. Hear this
beautiful.
out.
Yeah, what's up?
What about Mongolia?
Huh?
That doesn't sound like a
very
good
interesting.
plan. Yeah, I don't-
What's in Mongolia?
What if I raise a bunch of like gold eagles to protect us?
And then we
And then they attack
this-
anybody
Great
who
Wall of
gets near
China.
us.
Yeah, we just start
No,
attacking
no, no,
the
no, no,
Great
no, no,
Wall.
no, 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 no. They have guns now.
Just start attacking the fucking Great Wall.
No, no, no.
could
I just start. We go out there and we immediately start like a bird conservation, and we just start raising gold eagles.
I mean, that'd be kind of cool. Do they have internet there? Because like, I'm not gonna.
That's true. Yeah, if I wanted to be a fucking monk, I'd just go up to Mount Fuji.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Hail
I'm
the
not gonna,
Great
like-
Khan.
I'm not gonna like go gridless, right? I'm not going off grid.
I need,
You don't want
I
to go
need-
homesteading with me? Why not?
I need my brain.
You
Because, like,
homestead with me, and we raise giant gold eagles that attack, like
once the
can literally
internet-
lift people up off the ground.
If we reach a point where society collapses, that the internet's gone, I think I'm just gonna go the way of like,
Kill yourself. Yeah, no, me too, man.
yeah. I was thinking of like, those skeletons in Fallout that have like environmental storytelling. I'd be one of those guys.
Make yourself
I'm,
a storytelling
I'm
skeleton.
Yeah,
I'm just
I'd
gonna
be a
climb
prop.
out. I'm just gonna climb up Mount Rushmore until I die. That's what I'm gonna do.
I'm
Here
gonna
it's
be
like
a
nice.
sad. I'd be a funny bit comedy like skeleton place for the vault dweller to find and
Dude.
chuckle.
Yeah.
Dude, and then I make one
Sizzle's
final.
putting, like,
Storytelling skeleton.
Stuffed animals
Yeah.
down, getting
And
some
then
playing cards.
They're
My
never gonna
final-
know what the fuck happened here.
And then my final tweet, I'm gonna take a picture and just say F. It's gonna be really good, man.
Yeah,
It's
man.
gonna-
Yeah, I need that internet, dog. I need that.
I
reason
need
to
that.
live.
Scratch his
If
neck.
I'm gonna,
I need
if
it
I'm gonna
now.
live all out in Mongol, right? I need to commission Legion. Is what I'm saying.
I'm still, my vote's still on Italy personally. I'm still down
Italy.
for
I mean,
Italy.
Italy might be good.
Italy is just, it's also just got like, especially if you go to like the countryside where everyone's like 110 and still fucking herding sheep because they want to do it and they're so fucking healthy over there. Like, let's do that. Let's go.
I mean, Italy has also
They're doing
declined
something right.
in population to the point that I think when people have like a kid in certain villages, that like the entire town celebrates.
Yeah, that sounds great.
So I
So
get,
they- They'd want more
True.
people there. Also,
true.
all the spaghetti. Hey, come on.
It's
All
very,
right,
it's
all
very
right,
American.
now-
It's very American to be like,
Yeah.
of course they'd want me there. They need
course
me
they'd
there.
want-
They'll need
I
me
have
there. I'm not
skills.
working the fields though.
Me
Don't
with
give
my
me
evil fucking computer antennas breaking out from the roof of my house so I can get fiber internet.
My fucking
I do need my fiber though. I don't think.
Me destroying like
Content
century-old generational households to put like my
Hey.
Google fiber cords through them.
There's
Change
gotta
the
be
title
there's
of
gotta
this
be
stream
electric
to-
sockets in the wall. There's gotta be
to-
electricity, right?
Of course,
Surely.
there's electricity, but I need to break down everything to get my new Google fiber cords through the house.
Yeah,
I'm
what's
tearing
Google
down
Fiber?
these ancient, like gorgeous houses to make room.
Hold up. Is fiber internet in Italy? We can just Google.
We're not
this.
asking if it's in Italy. You want to move to the fucking countryside where
Yes,
they're herding
fiber
sheep.
internet is available at Italy with Open Fiber, a wholesale only operator having significant fifth network over 14 million homes.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, man.
actually EU has better fiber than we do. Like they got it first. Because
Yeah, man.
like governments, right? Remember, we let companies do whatever. So they're like, we'll get to it eventually.
There's a
They
wiki
really-
article called Internet in Italy. So there we go. Dude,
Oh,
average
nice.
speed is like 100 megabits. Like that's all we need.
100.
50 megabits up. That's all I need, man. I'm good with that.
I squint.
What? Oh, sorry, I can't download fucking Elden Ring in 3 minutes. I'm fine with that. I can wait.
Isn't half your job, not like your whole job, but half your job, like actually streaming and uploading shit to YouTube?
See, that's the neat thing. When you're a
They
D&D
need-
content creator, you really don't need the upload speed as much.
All right, I guess.
Yeah, you could literally do a bit rate of like 2K and do a D&D stream where nothing is moving on screen and you'll be fine.
Well, this pixel is clearly Momo, and this pixel is clearly the DM. Because
Yeah, you're good,
vaguely
man.
brown, and that
You're all
one's vaguely
good.
green over there.
Dude,
so.
in 2023, Italy's Data Protection Authority banned the AI chatbot replica. I mean, look
Oh,
at that, man. We're
God.
They ordered OpenAI to block ChatGPT in Italy. Guys, we're hey AI. Let's just go. They blocked
Gentlemen.
ChatGPT. They said, fuck that shit, man. Let's go.
Can I go work at like a vineyard?
I would love that.
That'd be kind of cool, right?
I think that'd be all. I would just eat olives all day. Is what I look. I'm not actually gonna be this.
I was thinking like vines, but yeah, olives will
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Asher is suggesting Portugal.
Is Portugal something I feel really good
so,
about?
I thought Portugal was also doing the cyber nomad thing. The issue with Portugal, I thought, was that it's such a nice place to go that all the boomers have already gone there and driven up the housing prices. And people
That's okay.
were
We'll just
bitching.
drown them.
Fuck.
We'll just drown them in the ocean and then be like, oh, thank you. Best countries to move to
true.
from USA. Let's see. Let's just
You know,
Google.
I also Googled that, and the first thing it said was Mexico.
Portugal.
And I was very concerned.
Canada, Mexico, Portugal, Spain, and Italy.
Yeah.
Which I'm
I don't
down
know
for.
if I would pick Mexico. That
Why would
maybe Mexico is overblown. Maybe.
It absolutely is overblown. Mexico's really nice, a really nice place to be and live at. We've just been unfortunately fear-mongered for the past 12 years.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, we've been socially hacked. Mexico's great. From my
Maybe
understanding.
Mexico's pretty nice. It is going to be really fucking hot, though. Is the
The
thing.
only problem with moving to Mexico now is whenever the United States does something really stupid, you're gonna get a lot of like
now
people
we're on the
mean bugging
receiving
you.
end.
Yeah, you're getting a bunch of mean bugs.
no!
Now,
Yeah, and like guys, I know it fucking sucks. Like that's why we're here. Like I don't know what to tell you. Now that I know that because I have great grandparents in Italy and I could fucking just go there as like a heritage
it's just looking better and better.
passport. They banned ChatGPT. They've got fiber somewhere around there. You could take a train and go up to Germany if you want. I mean, come on. That sounds great. I'll make you pasta
Taste
every day.
unreal.
Not every day though. I do
Every
like
day,
sleeping.
every day.
Not every day. That's a lot. That's a big.
every day.
That's a
Crowns
big
on board.
3 Yeah. Every day, dude. Look,
Every day is exactly the same.
Sadly, I don't know. Italy, and then people just live longer in Italy too. All I'm saying is,
Not us. We'd have to chew through the decades of microplastics we currently have in our body before we can do that.
do what?
Live forever.
Oh yeah, no, that's true.
We have to donate a lot of plasma to basically get rid of all of the
All I'm
microplastics.
saying is we need all the advantages we can get, and I think Italy will help out with it. It's got to add at least 10 more years to our lives. Like, come on, man. Might actually get like a full on thing. And like I said, you could literally train around Europe. We can go check out Germany. You go to the UK. We can do all like as EU countries, so we could do all like the EU locations and actually see shit. I made a decision. Tell Momo we're moving to Italy. Tell her she's gonna have to.
Fuck
Yeah.
Ireland.
Yeah. Hold on.
Who cares about your family? We
Is
want
Italy
Ireland, or Italy.
homophobic? Here we go.
Oh boy.
Let's see. While Italy has made some strides in LGBTQ plus rights, comma, okay, and that's where I'm going to stop reading. We're good to go. Let's.
Oh, I read the first half of a sentence.
Very optimistic, Brett. I like
All
it.
right, guys. That's what the American media has taught me. I'm just going to read the parts that actually matter to me. That's what we're doing. That's what I'm doing. It's
We
considered
keep those
behind
roasted.
other Western European nations. So whoopsies.
Ouch.
Whoopsie doodle. You know.
What do you guys think of Amsterdam?
Somebody suggested Amsterdam earlier, and they were like, "You can get weed." And I was like, "I don't smoke weed, man. I do edibles."
That's all you got going for you?
Yeah. You could do weed and like.
Jeez.
I
I feel like you guys have some economical issues. If all you're like, the only upside is, well, we can smoke our problems away.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're either drinking or smoking your problems away in every fucking country. I don't think there is a dry country. And if they are, they're fucking miserable all the time.
Angela is screaming at us to go to Amsterdam because they speak English in the city.
That
Yeah, but okay, how
feels like a
expensive is
short
it in the city?
feels like a very short-sighted reason to move to a country. Guys, they speak English. Yeah, everyone speaks English. We're the ones that are just
Now
shitty
we
and don't
flaunting
speak
their
anything
mouth
else.
in the
Yeah.
streets.
Yeah, I'm the
you
idiot.
can
I'm the one who
really-
only speaks one language. Everywhere else in the
Yeah.
world, they're like, hey, not only are you going to learn your native language, you're also going to learn English.
Once they tell me the temperature in Celsius, I'm gonna be like, ooh, can you tell me that in
Amsterdam
Fahrenheit,
Has
please?
a
Thank
great
you.
gaming scene. What is the
Yeah,
gaming
so
scene?
you just need to head about 20 kilometers that way and, pick up
what do you
about
mean gaming?
25 kilograms of this.
Wait. Is Amsterdam the gamer center of the world? Is that what you're telling me, Arma?
The gamers,
Gamers
are at.
rise up.
I don't know if I want to go where all the gamers are located.
The gamers. That's what Arma say. It's a great gaming scene. I don't know gaming like how? Like video gaming? Like sports betting? Because we got that here.
Good food in the Philippines.
Legion definitely wants.
Aren't you miserable in the Philippines? Wasn't that literally something we were talking about the other fucking night? Was you were miserable in the Philippines?
Misery loves company.
Crown,
There's
you-
described a
He
literal
won't be
reason why
miserable
that's
when you
called.
move there with all of your American money.
He's like, now I have friends, as he pats us on the back.
Yeah, misery loves company. Thus, I will not be moving to the Philippines.
Jesus.
That's really good when someone's like, I fucking hate it here. You want to move? I'm like, no. That's all you do is complain about it. I don't do that shit.
All I know,
Trash.
the only thing I know about Celsius is that I think 32 Celsius is like people melt. Like that's where
32
people. That's when people are like,
Celsius?
"It's so fucking hot."
Oh,
It's
yeah,
32
true.
Celsius.
Look.
All I know about Celsius is that it's kind of a mid-energy drink.
I've got a smartphone. I'll just be like, and I'll just type in a little button there, and I go, okay, yeah, I can deal with that. Yeah, absolutely. Look, if something's a kilometer away or something's a mile away, you don't know how long it's gonna take you to get there. Like, right? You just get there when you get there.
The
So
only
don't
thing I
really-
know is that a pound translates to 2.2 kilograms. That's what I know. That's the only other metric like I'm aware of. When you start mentioning meters and kilometers and shit like that, I go, what?
What's 0 Celsius, chat?
What do you mean?
Let's
That's
see-
freezing.
Yeah, that's freezing, right?
Yeah.
Isn't 32 Fahrenheit
is-
freezing?
Yes, 32 Fahrenheit is 0 C.
So why is 32 Celsius 90 Fahrenheit?
That's a.
Fuck you. I don't know, man. Why the fuck you asking me?
What do you want?
I'm just saying, like, I don't get it.
32 Celsius is 90 degrees, and that's when like the British start melting in their houses.
Why do I have to multiply 5/9 by the formula? Why do I have to do that? Who the fuck does that? 5/9?
What? What are you
That's
saying?
it. That's
What
the
do
for.
you-
It's Fahrenheit minus 30. Whatever that's in Fahrenheit minus 32 times 5/9 is the Celsius amount.
Okay, but like, why are you converting between these? Why you'd probably just ditch
Because
Fahrenheit.
I'm about to move to a European country where if I say it's 90 degrees Fahrenheit, they're gonna fucking
Laugh at you, they
castrate
will,
me
though.
and
They
then
stone
throw
you
me
to
in the
death? Yeah.
streets.
You remember how you
They're
were
gonna
saying
just
we
kill
can't
me.
flaunt our Americanness if we move? That's flaunting the Americanness.
I know.
The minute you say
that's why I'm
it's
doing it
90
here.
Fahrenheit.
I'm getting it out. I'm getting it out
I mean-
now. Guys, I,
I mean,
still got
let's be
plenty
real.
of time.
It's just
true,
Yeah.
it's going to be super easy when you move over there and all the thermometers in Celsius. So you just have
Yeah.
to look at it.
I get it. I'll have a smartphone. I'll just go beep, boop, beep, beep. And I'll be like, all right, that's what it is.
Translate the funny numbers. Boing.
Yeah, it's easy. It's fine.
Yeah, it tells you
good.
20 Celsius, and you go, "What does that mean?" And it just your phone rolls its own eyes and goes, "It kind of cool." And you go, "Okay."
I hate
All right,
fractions. I hate fractions.
All right. Okay. So let's look at how about this? We look at all the countries that it's legal to get to have that gay marriages have been recognized. Okay. How about that? We start with that.
Okay.
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 Ireland is one of them.
Oh my god, I did not know.
Okay.
Ireland's one of them.
All right.
All right.
Nice.
Italy
cool.
is not one of them. So I guess Italy's out.
Nope.
I guess Italy's out. All right, fine. I can't.
No.
I can't be an ally and also be like, yeah, but that's like your problem. So like, I
Correct.
can't obviously do that. So Ireland, we could definitely do Ireland.
Hey, didn't
Germany.
Japan just recently do like lift
I'm
their
specifically looking
ban?
at. I'm specifically looking at the EU,
Mm.
right? Okay, because like within the EU, there's like many places we can go. You know, we got a smorgasbord of areas that we can go. Speaking of smorgasbord, Germany also allows gay marriage, so we can do that as well.
Hmm.
Little German joke for you. Portugal, Austria, Belgium, Denmark. Denmark's back in. I don't think Denmark went anywhere. Estonia, goddamn. Finland's pretty pog. France.
Lore wants to clarify: is it the Republic of Ireland or Northern Ireland?
Uh-oh. There's my American ignorance again.
I didn't know either. I didn't. What do you mean? Why is there two?
On Google, when it says Ireland, it's going to be the Republic of Ireland because Northern Ireland is still considered a part of the United Kingdom.
Ah.
No fucking way. No shot.
They kind of fought a war over it.
That's insane. Wait, do they want to be part of the UK or was the UK like swallowed
The
up?
North were loyalists. They wanted to remain under the crown. It's a big part
okay.
of the secession war.
Okay. So specifically, it's the Republic of Ireland. Yes, because I was asking for EU. So yeah, I don't think we'd be living in Northern Ireland anyways, right?
I don't know.
Where was the IRA from? Was it Northern Ireland or all of Ireland?
The Republic of Ireland was the IRA.
Damn it! Can we please just have one
What's up, man?
fucking good thing?
Because Northern Ireland was still the British Army.
Oh Jesus! All I've learned today is everyone sucks. That's
Yes,
the message
correct.
I got. Everyone sucks in their own way. And that's what makes it unique. That's what makes the world fucking unique right now, all right? Okay, so we got the Republic of Ireland, if that's where Momo wants to go. But we also got like Denmark and Finland, which are two happy places, unless someone in this chat is gonna tell me the atrocities that Denmark and Finland have caused, in which case, please, absolutely. just yeah. Greece, if we talked about that. Malta, Netherlands, Luxembourg, Portugal, Slovenia, Spain, and Sweden. Countries that also recognize same-sex marriage outside of the EU is Iceland, Norway, and Switzerland. So we could go to
I'm
Iceland.
planning a trip to Bulgaria at some point.
One more time, you cut out, brother.
He's in Bulgaria right now.
I said I'm planning a trip to Bulgaria at some point. Where are they on that list?
Ah.
I'm not on it.
Fair.
Oh yeah, Melissa's from Finland. I forgot about that.
Oh, Melissa Tiefling?
Yeah.
Hmm.
We'll just crash her apartment. Hey, I know you're on like hour 3,732 of your subathon, but we live here now.
So
Yeah, Finland.
I plant an American flag.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Let's fucking go.
It's ours now.
Yeah, Finland and I think Denmark and Finland are pretty pogalicious places. Now, I will say this about Italy though. So even though they do not recognize same-sex marriages, 62% of Italy supports it. So it's only a matter of time. It's definitely turning favors. It just might not happen right away, What is the most gay-friendly country in Europe? Now Google's asking the real questions. Malta holds the top spot for the 9th consecutive year on the Rainbow Europe map with a score of 92%.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. Iceland climbed up to 83. Belgium's 3rd. That's really good. That's really fucking good.
Malta.
Malta.
Spell it?
Malta.
Maybe I'm blind and I can't read this map.
This world map.
Malta's an island.
What?
I said Malta's an island.
So it's a
Just
country
trying
in
to
a
figure out where it
country?
is. It's an archipelago in the central Mediterranean between Sicily and North African coast.
Oh my god, it's like a tiny little ass island that's
Oh, yeah.
right outside. Oh my Jesus.
There it is. Oh my
Yeah.
God. It's
Behold, a micronation.
Guys, we found Gay Island.
holy
We
shit.
found it.
Yes! The gay nation!
Yes, we found Gay
No
Island.
wonder it's gay positive. There's probably only like 10 people.
Jesus Christ. Everyone's fucking on Malta.
True. And
Oh
real.
my
Although, I mean,
God.
the scenes look great. I mean, if we want to move to Malta, that place looks pretty sick.
Oh my god, yeah, Northern Ireland's right there by the UK.
Oh, it's very pretty. Holy shit.
It's very pretty. It's probably filled with rich assholes, though. It's probably this problem.
But they're gay at least, right?
Gay
Rich gay assholes.
Mm,
God, the
Fucking
buildings
rich.
are like gorgeous.
true.
Welcome to the city of Malta.
That's why I'm like, I bet it's filled with rich assholes who don't want me there. It's because the build, like, it just looks amazing. I look at it and go, yeah, they don't want.
And there's
my
like
ass there.
actual art, like architectural design on these buildings, and
Yeah.
it's not like gray slop.
yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I'm
this
seeing-
this definitely looks like where rich people take their yachts for like the fucking weekend.
Yeah. I don't know about this one. I'd love to live there, but I
Oh,
doubt I
are you
can.
kidding me? I'd live here. This looks awesome.
I doubt I could.
This is where all the book money's going, is to move to Malta.
How much does it cost to live in Malta? Okay, let's find out.
Let's go.
Can be relatively affordable to other European countries, with a single person
Okay.
potentially needing 800 funny money. I don't know what that is.
What?
about USD?
Very
The
American. Very American.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. What's the USD equivalent?
Oh, let's look up the Malta. Oh, the Malta uses the euro.
Yeah, I know. I was
Oh.
being ignorant for comedic effect.
Okay.
Euro to
so
USD.
$866 to about probably a little under 3K a month. So there you go.
3K a month is okay. Wait, so is that like bare
In
necessities?
USD. In USD. Well,
What
no.
level of-
So it says a single person probably needs about 800. So that's about 866 a month USD.
Okay.
With per month without rent, while a family of 4 might require around 2,800. Oh, that's excluding rent. Okay, so what's the rent in Malta? What is the
Hold
rent
on.
in Malta?
Hmm.
Yeah,
Wait
it's
a
pay around
minute.
833 euros a month for a 1-bedroom. Okay, that's not bad.
That's about $1,000,
Yeah,
I think.
that's about what we're paying here. 3-bedroom apartments about 1,300 euros a month. That's super cheap compared to like 3 bedrooms here. It's like probably like 1,500 USD, I'd imagine. Okay.
Guys, I think Malta is the
Malta.
low-key-
It's a nation known for historic sites related to the succession of rulers, including the Romans, Moors, Knights of St. John, French, and British. It has numerous fortresses, megalithic temples.
Yep.
And,
Yo, this place sounds like an actual like you go here if you want to live on a fantasy island.
Bro, if you look at the map, like
Bro.
there's literally a section of Malta that's called the
Oh, nice.
Citadel. Like it's
Yo,
called the
oh
Citadel.
my god, fucking a DM made this map. What the hell? That's funny.
Yeah, break into Momo's room right now and be like, "Hey, Ireland
We're
out,
going to
Malta
Malta."
in."
Inquisitor's Palace,
Yeah. Wait a minute.
the Blue Grotto,
Uh,
Popeye
Holy-
Village.
There's
God,
literally a
Popeyes there?
citadel
Hell yes.
in Victoria called the Citadella.
nice.
Is it Malta?
Is it
Oh, my-
mostly so when I look at Google Maps, if it shows me like white and like brown as the coloration, is that
What is
usually
that?
depict like arid land or
I don't know. Oh, well, why don't we just find out what kind of temperature is in Malta?
temperature?
Temperature. Well, it's currently 51 degrees Fahrenheit right now. It's currently going to be in the 60s all week. Does Malta? Yes, Malta experiences all 4 seasons, but with
Oh,
Mediterranean
damn.
climate characterized by hot, dry summers and mild, wet winters, rather than the extreme temperature variations of other regions.
They have dry
So-
summers. That's crazy.
Yeah, hot and dry because of the Mediterranean.
Yeah, true.
Autumn, the weather cools down, the sea temperature drops with some sporadic rainfall. Winters, mild and wet, with majority of annual rainfall coming during these months. Spring, temperatures gradually increase, and the landscape becomes lush after the winter rains. And yeah, hot, dry summers.
Dude. Guys, we're going to Gay Island.
Gay Island has no snow.
Ah,
Yeah,
Oh, well.
none
Oh.
whatsoever.
No,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
damn.
Someone,
That's
oh,
alright, I
you
guess.
want snow?
I like snow.
I mean, I
Does it
don't
rain
know.
there?
It'll
How frequent
rain,
is
yeah.
the rain?
It frequently happens during the winter.
All right, that's
It's literally
acceptable.
it's called the winter rains.
That is acceptable. All
Yeah,
right, wait,
winter-
wait. Hurricanes.
You will
Dude, get hurricanes over
catch
that.
a monsoon or two.
Ooh.
From what I remember from an archaeology professor.
What the fuck?
Make dinner.
Hello.
It's just Stella. It's just so
Hello,
funny
Stella.
that you come in and you're like, well, I actually know someone from Malta. I know it very familiar. I'm like, we just like picked this randomly. That's crazy.
I know.
Yeah, Stella just comes in. She's got like the travel agent suit on. She's like, "Let me tell you about Malta."
Let me let you know
What-
what's going on with
Wait,
Malta right
before you
now.
tell
Just
us
studies.
anything, there's like I keep seeing this letter repeated. It's like an H with another line on top. What is that?
that?
What?
How familiar are you?
Assume I'm not familiar with anything.
Oh no.
He's trying to scam you. Get her.
Malta's is
You
this
don't
like
know what the thing with the H is.
This one. It's this. It just keeps getting repeated. It's this symbol.
The H. That's funny H.
Google, what's the funny H?
we're about to find like the deep dark truth of Malta? The Malta iceberg starts with the H.
Guys, I looked for funny H and all I got was this little guy. I don't know what that means.
Well, that's pretty funny.
What?
He's a little.
Represents
Look at
the
him dance.
voiceless pharyngeal fricative sound.
Yes.
What?
The sound is made by constricting airflow in the upper pharynx. It's often described as a whispered H sound, similar to the sound made when steaming up glass. Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, this is just you trying to figure out how it's pronounced in H. I thought like the H you were talking about was like this is a letter that represents an organization, like a deep terrorist
No,
cell
no,
organization within
no.
Malta.
Nah.
The H with the cross.
Where did I
it's
post that?
basically, okay, so because of how close Malta is, just geographically to Rome and to Greece,
Yeah.
they caught a lot of influence from the Greeks and
Yeah.
the ancient Romans.
Where the fuck did I
So-
post that? I'm sorry.
Me.
I'm trying to figure out where the fuck I just posted the H.
Sure as hell wasn't in text chat, bud.
Yeah, he did. I'm looking at it right now. It's a funny little H.
Where did I post it?
Right here in text chat.
Oh, you put it in food tax.
Oh.
Did you put it in food tax?
There it is. Thank you. That's what I was like, where the fuck did I put this? There you go. I'll put it back in text chat. Continue. I'm sorry.
How dare you put it in a spot where I can't see it? I woke up a couple of hours ago. My brain isn't awake.
Wake up! Tell us what the H
No.
means.
Experience our identity.
It's primarily part of Older Latin, but it has its roots more in Greek than it does in ancient Roman.
I see. My mom lived in Malta when she was a kid. Really?
Oh,
All right, guys. Old man's getting eepy. I'm gonna go offline.
Okay, good night.
we cannot share the same space for long. We take shifts.
I'm tired, man. It's 9 o'clock. It's
Yay.
part of my bedtime.
All that yelling wipes
All
a
right.
man out.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Sure.
absolutely. All right, guys. See you on Gay Island. Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.
All right.
Go tell Mazay.
I guess
This
the
lady's
part
like,
where
I
I
lost
say that I almost specced into being an archaeologist before I became a content creator.
Nice. Mazay's gonna write a book about how
I mean, think
She
about it. You
lost
could do
him
the
in
ultimate
Gay
unboxing
Island.
then.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I'm gonna be hyper fixated on Malta for a little bit because I did almost go to its archaeology park as an internship. It's very pretty. It was either that or go down to the Yucatan Peninsula. So,
Oh God, what's that?
you know that funny little jut out in Latin America, Mexico,
Uh huh.
where a meteorite hit?
Oh.
Yeah, pretty much the area where the Mayan civilization was. I would have been on the ground floor for discovering some of the newer Mayan cities and the other civilizations that splintered off of it. It's actually super cool.
The Dino Killer.
Correct.
Hold on, I have to send this to Yoshi. All right. Well, I finished the map today, which is pretty pog.
Oh yeah, what are you gonna be doing with it?
It'll be something I plan on using in the Chaos and Kalador game. It was one of the bridges outside of Astari. Probably around like here
Cool.
or here.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh,
Hello, hello.
What's up, gamer?
Hello.
I was gonna,
Hello.
I was gonna talk about the map, but you guys were still on the worldwide tour, so I was like, okay, I'll keep quiet about the map for a bit.
What up? What's up about the map?
When I was looking at the the bridge map, right? I was like, oh, maybe is there like a little alcove in the corner where people can fish?
You could fish all up and down the river if you wanted.
No, like a little fishing spot, like by the bridge.
You could just fish off the bridge.
Yeah, but think about the people crossing the bridge, though. Like any carts crossing the bridge.
Yeah, there's
How much space are you taking up fishing?
yeah, it's a 20-foot wide, not even 20. It's like a 30-foot wide bridge.
What if I want to take up space, in the bridge?
Then you're an
On the
asshole
when I-
and you get run over.
Yeah, that's why you get like a little alcove,
Why am I doing
like
Because I can, Yoshi. Because I can. I have 2
Flint.
monitors.
Poor Yoshi.
Also, boss,
What?
waiting on your approval of a certain little emote.
Oh, the pants grab one?
Oh.
I was waiting for you to send it to me.
Yeah, it's already been
Oh,
used.
okay.
Yeah, you didn't even send it to me. You just put it in the Discord.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was awesome.
You'll
got excited.
upload an emote without asking, but you won't kill a goddamn art bot.
Hey, I will.
You
I just don't know how.
confound me.
What's wrong with his, bear grab?
Nothing. I didn't.
Where it just looks like you're just groping your fucking loins.
Yeah, it does. So I know you're aiming for the pants grab look, but it does just
it
look like
looks
I'm
like-
feeling myself up, by the way.
While he's staring, making direct eye
I am
contact
making
with me.
like direct eye contact. It's
feels-
a very menacing and threatening
Like, this is-
aura.
I have
yes, the
nightmares
SA
that, like,
bear.
This does not incur the pants grab like feeling. This incurs the I want you and I'm gonna have you.
The eyes really don't help. The eyes of like making direct eye contact with you while you go for the junk. It's like this is like nightmare fuel for like people who like this is what people expect when they see like a homeless guy in the street to just start doing while they're watching you like go on.
I'll
with
put
your
it to
life.
you this way, Legion. If a woman tapped me on the shoulder and pointed at a man doing that, I would probably have to go have words with him.
There's a reason that the pants grab
true.
doesn't have any face in the picture
at all.
It's
Correct.
just a hand. You have drawn like a predatory creature staring back at us.
It is really funny though.
If you cut it in half and it was just the hand grabbing between the like chibi legs, perfect. Immediately conveys the pants grab. Instead, there is a menace staring at me on the other side of the street with a very nefarious intent in their red glowing eyes.
I mean, the purpose was was to pull aggro. Okay.
It's so ironic
You've
too
done it.
because this is Legion who didn't understand what pants grab meant for like 3 years while he spammed it, making a pants grab emote and then having it interpreted this way. It's actually astonishing.
Excuse me, sir, but I'm gonna have to ask you to stop doing that. And I gotta let you know that you're making people in the area quite uncomfortable.
You feel like the
I'm gonna
guy
have
is,
to
like,
probably
standing in
suggest that you
line.
leave.
This is like aura of like guy in line just rearranging his junk in the McDonald's line and
No
obviously does not
shame.
care.
No concept of
Who's
shame.
like- just
Ah.
gets in there and makes it more comfortable for him at everyone else's detriment.
See, the
He's the
emote.
fucking construction worker adjusting
Yeah.
himself while you're waiting to get cigarettes in
Yeah.
the morning.
Ugh.
Don't you hate these hot mornings?
Fucking 8 mornings like this.
Yeah,
This is
Ah,
a
it's wild.
common motion and action taken.
You put speed
by
lines? Oh
somebody
my.
in Penn Station.
The speed lines didn't look good. That was the original one.
Wait,
Okay, I
what's
need you guys to
speed
see the
lines?
fucking speed line. This is Hale. You say, "Sir, I need you to stop doing that," and then this is what you see rushing across the street
Oh,
at you.
Fuck. What the fuck? Why? How is this ever?
I'm,
Oh my god.
I don't know how I'd react to that.
Oh.
Probably a taser.
It immediately goes from that, and then I immediately start reaching for your firearm as I get within distance. This is the last thing you see. Show us
With the same hand, no less.
with the same hand. I go, "Nice firearm, sir," and then I go to grab for it. Here, I'll open it in my fucking. Watch me get like a fucking strike or something like this. Hold on. This is the
This
fucking. This is
sucks.
the demon you see across the street from you. Now, this is what I'm saying, chat. This does not convey like pants grab. This conveys the look of a predator. It's staring at you with nefarious, vile, evil intent. Like.
Villains.
You see this across the street and you immediately round back the way you came from. This This is a fucking pervert. This is a menace staring at you across the street.
Oh fuck!
That's your cousin on ketamine.
Sir, stop moving. Sir, don't get any closer.
And then it immediately, where is it? It immediately transforms once you get within range, or it fucking gets close enough to you.
I think Legion's trying to tell a story. Actually,
He really is. It honestly, it ties in together so well.
first pain, second pain. I fear what the third one is. Maybe it's like
Now we
Crown
just
Dead.
need a sticker of the bear wrestling for the fox's gun.
No, no. Legion, we need a Peter Griffin bear pose. If you could do that real quick. that'd be
Hold on,
great.
hold on. I should be able to do this, and then I do this. And then this is the last thing you see, because you blinked or you looked away from me, and then this is
You
the
tried not
last
to make
thing
eye
you
contact.
see. You go to look to the person you're walking with, and you go, "I think we should call the cops." And then you look back, and it's just me there. And you'll notice it's the same fucking hand.
It's not the same hand.
It is
These are
the same
so
hand. It's the same hand I just used to fucking rearrange my
It's
junk.
not. Oh, okay. You meant the emote. Not
Oh, he says.
Those are both the right hand, Legion.
No. In the emote, yeah. I was thinking. I thought you meant like the PNG of the hand. Those are two different.
Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
You are sick, man. Look what you're doing in
It's so
those pictures.
Oh, it's I'm across the street. You're waiting in line. You make eye contact with me. You look away. You look back. I'm here.
Oof. Oof. Oof.
Now this emote, the hand grabby one, great. I love this one. This is the meme of the dude reaching out of his car with like the pickup like dinosaur mouth, and he's reaching for the police officer's like firearm. This is the same energy right here. Is this one? I see the
It's
police
the
officer
blackjack.
waiting in line in front of me in the Starbucks, and his gun calls out to me like the Green Goblin mask. Like this is what I'm
You
seeing.
see the interactive glow from the gun.
This
It says press A.
This is a vile creature. This is a fucking evil, wicked beast. This is a creature you do not share the same room with.
Yeesh.
If you honestly, Legion, you cut it in half, you show like half of my beard, and you put it like that, and you make it pants grab, boom, immediately different energy.
Guys, what if we did?
And you
What if
may
we
be able to
did,
put the action lines around it too.
What if we did map grab instead of pants grab? You know, make it unique.
The emoji storytelling. Oh no, ruffian.
Be like me. Torch grab.
Just keep the whole thing. I don't think Twitch is gonna allow me to basically
They won't.
grab my dick in
I
the
feel like
emotes.
other content creators
Oh, I've
would kind
seen
of like
worse.
furrow their brows when they just see this appear in their chat. Like Junie's just streaming and then someone just starts spamming this thing. And then Crown has to explain, no, it's pants grab. Junie, no, why are you muting me?
Using taunt.
I'm not gonna lie. I just died thinking of like the amount of people that are gonna see that and have no fucking clue.
There's no
Because like
context.
the cross of emojis I've seen in the Discord, like Buff Puff's gonna see that, Junie's gonna see
Yeah.
that. Like that's gonna be everywhere. It's gonna be great.
That's how you reel them in, honestly.
Wait,
That's how you get the
oh,
brows.
you're right.
I'm lightheaded.
It was very good.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. This is great. This has been a great time.
I love the fucking hand outstretched emote. That's a great one. It is amazing. Me fondling my own dick though is kind of a bit of a stretch.
Nice. Nice. Crowned cooch emote. Let's go.
If I just went into any one of the dozens of discords I was in and I sent that no other text, I bet you I'm getting banned in some of them.
Definitely some DMs with some question marks.
I'm going to send it to one of my friends, unprompted, just to see what they say.
Oh no.
Oh my god, Yoshi. Yoshi.
Holy fuck.
Virtual Insanity featuring the Crown DM. Let's go.
Oh, amazing.
Oh my god.
Amazing. Thank you, Yoshi.
Yoshi, I have a dumb thought. What if the first, like, when they're still far back, it's the grabbing?
I'm going to send it to Brett as well. I'm sending it to Brett and seeing, oh, he's typing.
Oh no.
The bear is grabbing his junk. It's his response. Oh, well, that was a great stream. We finished the map. Not only did we finish the map, I think this map looks pretty good. I'm mostly a big fan of the river. Kind of a big fan of the river. I think it looks very nice.
Indeed.
I kind of figured out how to do blending a little bit better on these river, on like the transition between foreground and background. So this is there's like a hard line here, and I have blended it so that way it's more seamless. So it looks like the water is kind of like over top of it, and you can see bits of the ground receding into the water.
Plus, the choke point map, you can teach your players how to tumble through.
Gotta shove those PCs into the drink. True.
Have one of the Froges tongue them and drag them into the water.
True. It's gonna grab and then jump into the river. Honestly, they could fight like choir toads. That'd be pretty good.
Yoshi did an update.
Okay, so I see you got the shaky guy, right? A little bit. Like, so, and like, I see you already got that as an emote of it going in, but what you need is the whole GIF needs to be this. All right, paint it for me right now. That's good too. That's actually really good. It is bear fades in, no hands. Got the hand grip of the pants grab, and then you've got the hand opening up for a second, and then as the bear gets darker, the eyes get brighter, and the bear begins shaking around. You got to have the hand also shake, and then just grow out as it takes the whole screen as you're being covered. You know.
Oh my god.
I think I have something very similar.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like the one that like breaks the screen or whatever, and it reaches through.
Yeah. Exactly. I think Sir Pello had something like that. Senior Pello had something like that. Let me look at. I think it might have been one of like the Mickey videos. No, what was it? No, it was. No, I'm thinking of something different. I'm thinking of like a hamster moving forward. Anyways, that was all fucking random. Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think you should. That's the vibes I'm getting with that.
Excellent. Yeah, they Legion showed me the emoji, and he was like, "It's pants grab," and I was like, "That's not pants grab. That's a predator staring at you across the street, making eye contact." You should feel threatened when you see that creature staring at you.
Cohen, I am not a cannibal, but you're looking mighty tasty right now, kind of deal. No, I get it. I get it. I see what's going on there. Yeah,
the deputy in call was like, "Hey, I'd have to go talk to you if I see you over across the street grabbing your dick like that."
Hey, there was a restraining order put into place, actually, right now. Funny enough, so
sir, come with me.
Yeah, you can't do that. Don't fucking do that.
And I'm wrestling with the sheriff for his gun.
After I grab my pants. All right, bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Oh, good heavens.
Oh, I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
Oh, did I just miss Brett? That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Did he come back with comments?
He did. He said he wanted a more elaborate GIF.
A more elaborate GIF.
He wanted the GIF of like the freaked out face that like grabs the glass, like the screen, and then breaks through, and then its hand phases through closer to you. That's what he wants.
Vibe check. Nice. Honestly, based.
I guess I just sent. Well, who's our gift maker? He's our resident gift maker.
It's a lot.
Yes,
It's a lot. I love the pants grab into the grab GIF that Yoshi made. It's very, very good.
A little project just for you, boss.
Pain.
But that's it for me tonight, guys.
That's it.
Yeah, we
Nice.
finished the map, and
Nice,
the map looks very good. So
Nice.
I'll probably what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna post this map, the bridge map, with let me grab my incarnate real quick. So I'm gonna do the bridge map, and I'm probably gonna do these three. So the pond, the forest, and the rock. I'm just gonna bash them together for a Patreon drop. So it'll be 4 maps.
Sounds good.
And that's the plan. So it'll be these 3, and then it'll be a bridge map as well.
Oh, well, sorry. I just had a thought. I could give you the Kira's thing too. The one with the.
Oh, Kieras. That'll be a great one, actually. I would love that one. And then my hope is to eventually finish the Bio Vault and then get that Bio Vault put out as well for everybody, and that'll be used for the games as well. But I definitely felt, feel like I kind of shook off the funk by doing just a very simple map, and I feel like I also improved again with the blending, as it were. It feels very nice. I do think I could do like a little bit more beneath it to make it look not so hard to transition. Like just a little bit more to show just like it fading in just a little bit.
You could get in a couple of mossy rocks, maybe underneath the lapping of the waves of the river.
I mean, thanks, Librarian. That's very kind of you, brother. Yeah, there was a moment where I was like, damn, I can't make maps to save my life.
Yeah, I feel you. Taking a couple of months off gets the rust going.
Correct. But I think it's a great place to call it after making a map. We haven't had a map making Monday in a bit, and we actually succeeded on making a map. So, larger rocks. Yeah, I'll probably touch this up after stream. like during the night and stuff like that. Let's see. The schedule should be, we did Monday. We're gonna be off Tuesday. We do our stream for Frost Maiden on Wednesday. We're gonna do a stream Thursday. We have Dumpster Delvers Friday. Off Saturday, and then on Sunday. So it should be Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. I see clusterfuck. True, honestly. Some rocks sticking out of the water too. Oh yeah, I could probably put some like rocks, like some terrain maybe that players can like jump to get across in the middle of combat. That'd be fun.
Oh. Rock.
All right.
Hey,
Huh?
what's the spelling of the Kieres thing? I can't seem to.
I don't fucking know. I don't even know what it
Yeah.
means.
Oh,
I'm ignorant.
I just know it's a funny meme whenever I see it.
Oh, do you mean like quieres? Spanish?
It's usually a person holding out like a
Yeah.
fucking blunt.
yeah.
I can get you the spelling. I took college level Spanish. Hang on.
Don't let him lie to you,
Better yet.
ending because he wants to go play
You
Barony
happen to
again.
have the PNG.
Because I want to play what?
I said don't let him lie to you, chat. He's just wanting to end so we can go back to play Barony.
I would play Barony on stream.
Nah.
Mark's made poor life decisions and has no voice and has a cold. Jesus. You dumbass.
Oh.
I hit you with a
Thank you,
rock.
Stella.
I hit you with a rock.
Somebody give the Hyla cow back their voice.
Also, boss, real quick, where would you want the offering hand to be? Do you want it to be the right, like pants grab hand, or do you want it to be the
Yeah,
left?
keep it. I'm right-handed, baby. Keep it right-handed.
What if it's like like yes, the right hand is only meant to
Dominant
destroy,
hand.
while the left is also to give.
Oh, the left one is the offering hand.
Are we really gonna go into like deep metaphors of which hand he grabs his junk with?
Okay, Jesus, okay. I won't put anything meaning to it.
All right, say goodbye to chat.
Goodbye, chat.
Goodbye, Chad.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Jim.
Oh,
I'll be back after.
okay.
Uh,
All right, gamers. Chatters, you lovely, lovely people, you. Thank you guys so much for coming out and supporting the stream. I really do appreciate it. And thank you for honestly sticking around. You guys are super awesome today. Bunch of really cool, like getting to learn a shit ton about the world. Really fun. I just got here and you're welcome. Hell yeah, brother. What can I say? Join the Discord. Come hang out with all the cool people you hung out with tonight and hang out with them in the Discord. That's really it. I appreciate every single one of you. Welcome, new chatters. Hello, if you're new here, you don't know who I am. Hello, welcome. I'm the Crown DM. I am a TTRPG dungeon master who runs games in his own homebrew setting, the world of Adis. What you just saw is Map Making Monday, where I make maps for my games, as well as for my Patreon. So if you want to get your hands on some handmade maps, handmade, quote unquote, I use a map program called Incarnate to make maps, for your own video or for your own games, come check out the Patreon. The $5 and $10 tier will get you access to the maps in 4K and 8K quality. Sometimes bonus maps. So yeah. I hope you all have a fantastic night. I hope you take care of yourselves. Hug your loved ones. Tell them that you love them. If you haven't called them in a while, call them. I'm sure they'd love to hear from you. And I will see you guys later. Good night, chat.